trust myself. I don't even need no help. Did it by myself, I don't need no help. Tryna stack money like books on the shelf.
Hundreds in the bag, got me feeling like the man. Shorty body hustling in the summer on the sand. Way she's working for it, got me feeling like the man. Shorty body hustling in the summer on the sand.
Did it by myself like a selfie. Nobody try to help me. Came to the club with an island girl. I'ma take it to the crib and let me buy you pearls.
Did it by myself, no one helped me, yeah. Now these bitches wanna selfie. I like big gold chains, I like big gold rings. Let me take it to the crib and let me buy you things.
Fell in love with an island girl. I told her only time will tell.
She likes to ride in the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Did it by myself like a selfie, yeah. Nobody try to help me, yeah.
She likes the ice and I ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell. Big dog status, two-tone paddock. Stacks in the crib, I got a two-floor attic.
Got a two-floor attic, got your girl in the attic. But I'ma bring her right back, dude, don't panic, I'm savage. And nigga, if it's beef, we can manage.
I know a couple guys that walk around with automatics. I got big dog status, I ain't playing, I ain't average. I'ma leave you hitting static, I'ma leave you hitting static.
Fell in love with an island girl. I told her only time we tell.
She likes the ice and I ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Fell in love with an island girl. Yeah. I told her only time we tell.
She likes the ride and the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Take note.
Tino, babe.
Yo, Tino, he'll get his dome pop. Satin blue on his whip, but he ain't no cop. Don't stop, spray up his motor till it smokes up. Cause what I bought for insurance, I have it wrote off, you joker. Suck on your mum and take note, cause the foreign ring up in his grill. Like grandma stovetop, don't flop. Fuck up the game like this was Roblox. Oh gunner, running this field, I'm for your walk up. Drum roll, load up a cannon and give her more shots. I put your face on a beam, now you're Zordon. Treat you like an old sketchbook, you'll get drawn on. I leave your girl from the back, I'm that raw blood. Wait, who the fuck feels they could do me something? I'll roll up in your ends with a toolie busting. 32 ugly as shit, like Miss Rooney's husband. Somebody cut me the deal, I'm just too disgusting. Niggas think they next in line, but they ain't doing nothing. Mask on, metal in hand, Freddy Krueger's coming. Tools all up in your home, I'm here to fix the plumbing. House blown, toaster run, leak gas from your oven. Dior on your girlfriend's face, and she best get to sucking. Head game resemble my dad, cause it was good for nothing. Yeah, I'm still vegan, but I'm down for beef. Niggas think they slick with a dialect, but talk is cheap. Watch your mouth, little nigga, because I roll with heat. Top said there's no returns, and I see no receipt. I put your boy in the back like he was groceries. Riding round with the burner boy in case I find a leak. Extendo, licking off shots until it overheats. No mask, did it barefaced, just so they know it's me. Eyes closed, chest wide open, heart surgery. Usher said just let it burn, let's make it third degree. Niggas think everything's jokes until you shoot his queen. Shot was funny as shit, it barely missed the bean. Wax on, then wax off to leave the burner clean. Then open up the Uber app to flee the murder scene. Waving a stick will make them levitate. I raise a toast in the air, let's celebrate. See a couple holding a blade like it's wedding day. And yous can leave with a slash, just like wedding cake. Bitches on snap in the snacks. Oh no you ain't, know your place. Worked up flawless, you look like bellyache. Beat my dick all off in the face and let it detonate. All facts, just ask your mum, she'll demonstrate. Damn right babes, I'm a jerk, just let it marinate. I gave it a beat like I was Penfold. And some retarded head, my tongue's mental. Babes, if you die then you die, cause you was meant to. Nigga, all I do is draw, I'm a pencil. Run up on you niggas like the rent's due. Dude, screwed, if I see food, you're on the menu. Your homies have to find the Dragon Balls to resurrect you. Fuck it, you niggas can all hate. I'm better than all of you niggas I don't rate. If your girl's fit, 4+4, she'll get 8. I'm a chiropractor back, just setting them all straight. Scorps, take note.
Bring the beat back like a DJ. Swag team empire, all my niggas aim high, that's a slogan. Baddie, babe, you a baddie. You a baddie, babe, you a baddie. Baddie, babe, you a baddie. You a baddie, babe, you a baddie. Scratch that, you a bad bitch. You a bad bitch cause you're not average. You a bad bitch cause you're so mad thick. You a bad bitch, come and jump with this dick. Cause I'm tryna blow like Al Qaeda. Dressing all black like Darth Vader. Tryna get the power like a generator. Do it all for the fucking paper. So I tell my head, baby, you park ticket fine. And I'm so happy cause I know that you be mine. Take your clothes off cause the body is divine. But baby, don't do it for the vine. Got her going down like she digging in the mine. Got her going down cause she digging on my shine. Got her going down, she a 10, but she gotta live a night. She ain't staying for the night. I don't like your niggas, Uncle Ruckus, no relation. Is that your girl? Cause I'm tryna have relations. Wallet thicker than a Bible, what a revelation. Young fly nigga, man, I need a vacation. Baddie, babe, you a baddie. You a baddie, babe, you a baddie. Baddie, babe, you a baddie. You a baddie, babe, you a baddie. Scratch that, you a bad bitch. You a bad bitch cause you're not average. You a bad bitch cause you're so mad thick. You a bad bitch, come and jump on this dick.
Oh, baby, please don't go. Oh, baby, please don't go. Oh, baby girl, what's your name, what's your number? Yeah. Only like girls with a big body bumper. Yeah. Oh, baby girl, what's your name, what's your number? Yeah. I see you swagging and rocking my jumper. Yeah. Na 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 na. Oh, baby, please don't go. Oh, baby, please don't go. Baddie, babe, you a baddie. You a baddie, babe, you a baddie. Baddie, babe, you a baddie. You a baddie, babe, you a baddie. Scratch that, you a bad bitch. You a bad bitch cause you're not average. You a bad bitch cause you're so mad thick. You a bad bitch, come and jump on this dick. Karma, rotation, infiltration. Couple brothers been through probation. I'm chilling with the Caucasian. She's telling me I'm black Jamaican. Where I say? Flight.
Apologies on the slight delay, people. My apologies. We are back live, though, on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A, where we discuss all things in regards to the Premier League, Champions League, and other sports as well, people. Other sports as well. Big up everybody tapped in. Absolute real ones. Big up everyone supporting Sarcasm City TV. And I know the main topic of conversation, I know the majority of the questions are going to be about Chelsea, who have lost yet again. I failed to score yet again. No clean sheet yet again. Now outside of the Champions League places as well. 5 losses in a row for Liam Rossini and Chelsea for the inevitable, incredible, and world champion Blues. And off of that as well, you got Arne Slot. It looks like he's staying at Liverpool. That's according to reports, but we've all heard them reports before with previous managers. And then a couple months later, that manager's gone. But no names. And also Manchester United as well, linked. The midfield links hyping up as well. You got Tchouaméni, Camavinga, etc. Big up to everyone in the chat though already. Big up to everybody in the chat. I'm already seeing TJ with the Chelsea. Hey, I'm just saying, man. Garnacho's at one place and that team struggles to score. He goes to another Premier League side and they struggle to score. Maybe it's you. Just maybe. Anybody thought about that? But before I continue, make sure you hit the like button on the video. Pay the tax when you enter the city of sarcasm. So make sure you hit the like button on the video. Make sure you do that. Follow and share across all the socials. At Yes It's Flawless. At Sarcasm City TV. At Sarcasm City TV. At Yes It's Flawless on Twitter and Instagram. So follow on all the socials. Retweet and like on Twitter. Share from Instagram. And equally as important, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell as well. Road to 17,000 subscribers. Sarcasm City TV. And with the Q&A as well, people, if you are a member of the channel, your question takes priority like a super chat. So if you're a member of the channel, I will star your question, make sure I get to it. And of course, if you're kind enough to super chat, I'll get to it as well. Big up to everyone already, though. Big up Real King. Cameron, big up to you. Zorro, who is a member of the channel. Make sure you subscribe to TJ Warren TV. The Young G Vikran in the building. Chinlu as well. Hey, Mikey, it's been a minute. Hope you're blessed, Mikey, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, King, just a thought. Maybe it's you, man. Maybe it's you. That's what everyone tells me. And I'm getting cursed out and told, fuck you and shut up and this and that. Everyone goes, hey, Flawless, maybe it's you.
You include this man. Look, see him. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Big up Vikrin as well in the building. Maybe it's me. Like that's what. So maybe it's Garnacho. That's what we saying. But yes, Vikrin don't see what you man telling me. You man good.
Oh, bro, I'm absolutely fantastic, bro. I got to witness a good football match with a good football team and Chelsea. So that was great. Like I, bro, you know what? The past couple of weeks has given me some perspective. Because at the start, bro, it's giving me some perspective. Because at the start, you know, I have to apologize to Prime. I was back in it. I was saying, you know, I got caught into the new manager bounce, and I wasn't really trying to hear what they were saying. But now I realized that everyone that was saying what they were saying about Chelsea from the start, they were all right. Lewis was right. Prime was right. They were all correct. This manager
you don't have to say the second part again too tough. Don't say it too loud. Don't say it too loud. He was, but you don't have to say it too loud.
No, but seriously though, this Chelsea manager is one of the dustiest Chelsea managers I've ever seen in my life. And this Chelsea team is one of the dustiest Chelsea teams I've ever seen in my life. It's peak. They haven't scored a goal in about 4 hours of football. I think it's 5.
So they ain't scored a goal in like 2 Q&A.
You know what's crazy? Maresca's style they called boring and they called defensive. This style that he's playing is more progressive. It's actually more attacking, and he's conceding more goals and not scoring any. So it's like Ruben Amorim 2.0, but the other way around. Like we were playing 5 at the back, conceding all the time. This guy is going guns blazing every game, but conceding crazy and not scoring any. So it's like the best of the 2 bad worlds. Like what do you even do with that? They can't keep a clean sheet to save their life. They can't create chances to save their life. They didn't have a shot on target in 90 minutes. Not one shot on target. That Brighton goalkeeper could have had a deck chair and some sunglasses. He didn't have to do fuck all the whole game. And Garnacho, oh my god, bro, it's at this point I don't even get any satisfaction from watching him fail because I just know how bad he is. Like, you know when someone is like kind of in the right, so you kind of want to prove them wrong just to feel a bit better about being wrong. With him, it's like, bro, we were all right. So it's when seeing him just do badly, it's like, yeah, we know this guy's crap. Like, what does he offer?
Viva Garnacho, running down the wing, hear the shed and sing. Viva Garnacho, Viva Garnacho, Viva Garnacho, running down the wing, hear the shed and sing. Viva Garnacho.
Guys, I don't think you understand how bad you have to be for both sets of fans to be booing you. I don't think you understand. Like, normally when a player transfers.
Vikrin, say that again. Say that again.
But do you know how bad you have to be for both sets of fans to be booing you? Normally when a team signs a player that from you, even if that player is not that good, they'll try and gas it. They'll try and do the copium thing. They'll still back it. They're not even back it. No one's trying to back the beef for this guy. He's in a scrap and everyone ran away. Or word in like in the playground when someone gets dashed to the floor and everyone's just staring. That's what this guy is, bro. He's a victim. Everyone's just staring at him. He's getting weighed in by the bully and no one's trying to help it. No one's backing it. Even the teacher's like, you know what? Just allow that kid in there. I don't care about that, brother. Man said, not even the teacher's trying to help you. Oh, it's peak, bro. It's peak.
Both sets of fans booed, man. You know?
Alama, sorry. Vikram. You saying me this guy? No, don't say that. This guy is better than Cherky, by the way.
Yo, them tweets is disgusting. Some of them tweets from months ago have been shout out Staffy. I see him retweeting enough stuff and that. Shout out to Jay as well when he was on A-listers and he told me Garnacho was better than Shada, man. Shout out Jay.
Oh, did he actually say that?
Yeah,
he said that.
He said he's better than Shada. He said it's a tough one. Yeah, he said it's a tough one.
Big up Downsy. Big up Vikram.
Big up Sly.
Because we were talking about who does he start for. He said also,
I think I remember that.
Him and Smith Rowe on the left hand side.
He said Fulham. Yeah, he said Smith Rowe. He said
I said on the left hand side, it's Garnacho also. And I said, yo, I hear it, man.
To be honest, we all have takes that we regret. Like, I'm not gonna lie, even though these links aren't concrete, as soon as I saw those true and many links, I turned into the most shameless man on the planet. I know I've been cussing this guy out all year. But bro, if anyhow
this guy is absolutely fraud. No, you don't have to speak. No. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
No. I'm not. I told Flawless, don't do that. You have no right to do that. See, you compared him to Declan Rice. Don't do that. You said beat at Declan Rice. Don't do that. I will not spare here.
Yeah,
Come on, don't talk about him right now. No. You don't trade a player. No. You told me. No. You told me it's a Declan. No. La Liga Declan Rice. You better shut up. Okay, you don't want to start that one.
Bro,
you better don't start that one. By the way,
you can say all of that, bro. But I'm going to be buying that. If he ever came to United, I'm buying that shirt shamelessly. Shamelessly.
No. You can't see that means. Okay, no. See, that means this is where football dies, man. See, people don't trade their player, but once they turn up, he's God. No, don't do that. See, right? You can't see if you don't rate player, why are you rating now? See, Donsi doesn't rate Garnacho. He doesn't want it Arsenal.
Oh fuck no!
That means you rate that you doesn't rate too many. Why you have to take at United then?
Because I'll be real, bro. This midfielder market is so dusty. He is actually one of the best midfielders.
Okay. You telling me this dusty? Then why did you call him La Liga Declan Rice then? Okay, you take Declan Rice.
Huh? Would I take that?
You take Declan Rice.
Hey, you know what, Vikrant? Sometimes you just gotta concede, man. Sometimes you just gotta be like,
over Ugarte, yeah. Ugarte is so bad.
No. Don't say Ugarte. I'm telling you, right? You have Tonali, Anderson, Baliba, and Declan Rice. Who you three picking?
Bro, you already know the answer to that question, bro.
Then why you no. See, this is where you lost me. This is where you completely lost me. You can't do that. You said too many is La Liga Declan Rice. Then you are celebrating like I will buy shirt, I will do this, I will do that. You can't do that.
Oh shit!
You can't do that. That means no. You tell me you rate him or you don't rate him. That's it. If you don't rate him, why do you need at Man United then?
I just don't think he's as good as people make him out to be. But bro, don't get me wrong.
No. I never. No. Don't tell me that. No. Don't tell me that. I asked him, why don't you rate Declan Rice? You said he's La Liga's. You said, why don't you rate Chumani? You said to me, he's La Liga Declan Rice.
Yeah, he's a way better version.
No. Time and time out.
One second. Yeah, Vikrant. Just pretend this is white. Yeah, throw the towel.
Yeah, man. Just throw the. Yeah, man. It's okay, man. Sometimes you just gotta concede, man. Sometimes Simon got me before, and I'm just like, hey, you know what, Simon? Yeah, you got me. You was right. Like it is. Hey, yes, Victor. What you telling me, man? Long time. It's been a minute. You good?
Victor.
What's up?
This is where it's flawless. He lost me flawless. See, I rate. Okay, if you don't doesn't rate him, why do you need at United? Flawless knows. When Flawless said, yesterday I said, if you sign too many, I want to fight the Flawless. I don't know. You know what, Flawless? I'm coming to USA. You coming to USA? You are definitely getting punches. There is no changing about it. If you are getting too many, you will get double punches. By
you know what?
And by the way, I don't want to hear any slander from you on Chumini. By the way, you said you will take him at United. You said that.
Bro, I don't know why you're acting like two things can't be correct. Yes, I can't rate him maybe as highly as other people, but if he came to United, I'm still gonna back it. Like I don't understand.
No. Okay, then back. No. Wait. Wait. I will spin this. I don't know. You said then why don't you take Declan Rice then?
I said I'd take him over Ugarte because Ugarte is right.
No, I never said Ugarte. Vikrant, Donsi can play better than Ugarte. Come on. Come on, man. What are you doing here? See, don't tell me like that. If you lost it, that's it.
You don't know about my ball skills, blood. What are you talking about?
Donsi, no. Donsi, Ugarte is garbage. Come on, man. You know that.
I've been tears, yo.
See, I know, Flawless. I'm telling you. I'm watching too many from years. This guy compared him to Declan Rice.
Yeah,
see, he's playing.
I was there.
Yeah,
but you know
you have to understand. He's playing at He's playing in Real Madrid. See, you have to understand. At Real Madrid, only 3 to 4 players can be stars. You've seen so many times. See, we've seen Galacticos fail there. We've seen so many players fail there. Nobody can shine here. It's not Liverpool. It's not Liverpool. It's not Arsenal. It's not United. It's not Chelsea. It's Real Madrid because they like the hypocrisy. They got Bale, Ronaldo, Benzema, Casemiro, Cruz, Modric, but the star player is Cristiano Ronaldo. Nobody cares about other players because they're like that.
I'm not gonna lie. The last couple, as soon as I saw the links here, I started actually going back and watching like more content. You know, just many like not highlights, but like extended highlights. And I'm not gonna lie, part of me when I was watching those highlights, I was like, I'm not gonna lie, lads. I forgot how good he was. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna. I'll give you that.
You see, this is where football
I forgot how good he was.
No. People don't watch football, and they compare him to a B-Tech Latin Rice. This and that. If you don't watch football, then why do you talk?
Is that you know what it is? Because Madrid have been so dusty for the last couple years, and because he's been part of a team that's been failing.
No, you can see.
Like I
this
feel
is
like
where Vikram, you are wrong. I can understand you. This is where you are wrong because you never watched too many completely. By the way. In this panel, Flawless, Jess, me, watched too many for years. We know how good he is.
And the thing
See,
is,
I wanted to respond. I wanted to respond in the group chat, but I thought this topic will come in Q&A. I saved it for it.
You said you'll wait.
I will wait because I don't want to type.
Jazz, what you say?
Big up, Jess.
Yo, big up. You already know, man. SGA, man. The clutch player of the year, man. I have to play the
SGA, man. I know you lot are entertained, so make sure you run up the like, hit the subscribe button. Yo, Victor, over to you, man. I know you wanted to join, talk about your beloved Chelsea, so the floor is yours. You know, never lost, 3-0 to Brighton, 5 losses in a row, haven't scored in however long. Talk to us.
By the way, this is Chelsea's. This first time Chelsea's lost 5 in a row was back in 1914.
No, get it right. It was 1912.
1912. Last time Chelsea lost 5 in a row and not scored a goal. Do you know what's happened? Exactly. Yeah. World War I, World War II. There's PS1 all the way to 5. There's been fucking FIFAs. There's been everything. There's been wars. There's been all of that's happened. That's the last time Chelsea lost 5 in a row. Follow. So remember the time when I saw you and Steve from the jump and I said this manager is robbed?
Yeah.
Right. Guys, are we looking at these performances or are we just like ignoring what's going on? This club is finished. The club's cooked. Like it's cooked. It's finished. I've been saying it from the moment this guy's got in here. They got it accidentally right with Maresca. And then how can you get something accidentally right and still fuck it up at the same time? That's like going to the club, in a tracksuit, then pulling a 10 out of 10 and then getting home and then fumbling it. Like, what are you doing? You go in a tracksuit, you go with no trim, you see a 10 out of 10 model, you pull it, you pull her, and then you get home, and then you still fumble that.
You might have confidence issues.
About accident. You didn't mean to do that.
I'll go one further. It's like going to a brothel and still ending up in the friend zone.
Bruh.
No, that's dark, man. Fuck.
This is dark. This is absolutely dark. Like the club's actually finished. I've never seen this bad. This is worse than the 22-23 season. We finished 12th, by the way. And this is way worse because we've got better players. Well, better-ish players. Like, we ended like our attack consisted of Liam Delap, Alejandro Garnacho, Pedro Neto. Our back five was Gusto, Hato, Chalobah, and I'm forgetting someone.
Cucurella at left wing back.
Cucurella is.
Did you say Fofana?
Hato.
No, I said Hato. Fofana. That's what I was good. That's what
Fofana.
That's what I was trying to remember. Like, we were just. The squad is awfully built. Like, there's no progression. He's probably going to get sacked, and if he gets sacked, then some heads going to turn. Because you can't lose the dressing room in 3 months. Are you okay? You've lost the dressing room in 3 months. You brought out a quote saying, if they can't handle the pressure, then they're going to get dropped for next game. Nigga, you're the pressure, bro. Like, why would you say something stupid on TV? Why did something so stupid on TV? And say
the pressure.
And then he said it wasn't the tactics, it was the desire. Are you absolutely stupid?
I mean, wait till before you go. To be fair, he's the same manager who said in English the word manage, if you split the 2 words of man and age, so you age and man.
Bro,
that's a terrible
he should be a podcaster, bro, not a manager, bro. What we doing?
Wow.
What we
Can
doing?
this guy please stop aura farming as well? Every time he knows the camera is on him, this guy's always doing some like extra gestures and shit. Like, bro, what are you doing with your hands, man? Put your hands down. Like, stop pretending like you're telling them what to do on the pitch, bro. This guy's not. He's not telling them to do nothing, bro.
I knew the day I saw him with a hoodie and a blazer. I knew we were cooked. This guy wears a blazer this guy wears a hoodie underneath his blazer. No one's ever clocked it. Look at man's dressing. Man wears a hoodie and a blazer on top.
What this is the type of shit they call
that one more time.
He wears a hoodie and a blazer. And there's a blazer on top of the hoodie.
Fucking hell.
And this is the manager. This is the guy managing my football club in Big 2026.
That's the type of shit Jay called.
This guy came in and said, "I'm here for a reason." No, you're not, bro. Like, stop saying all this rubbish stuff, bro. Like, you don't believe that. Like, no one else believes that you're meant to be there. The players don't believe in you. Even players that shit don't believe in you, and they're shit. They don't believe in you. Like, you can't motivate the team. Look at our second half performances. What does it say to them in the changing room? How it was worse in second half than the first half.
Yeah.
Always, every single game was worse than this. And the thing is, the first half, we never played that badly. All this easiest team talk. Fucking just can go in and give a better team talk and motivate the players. Come in the second half. Like, everyone here can go in and give. And how come we come out second half worse every single time? Because you can't motivate them. They probably, like Palmer and João Pedro, listen to him talking. They're like, this guy, bro. They're doing like the Isak celebration. Like, this guy, bro. Like, why he's even here? You don't need to. Like, he's got no business being here. And the problem is now, it's not even his fault because he didn't hire himself.
Yeah.
That's the problem. He didn't hire himself. People brought him in here. Other people brought him in here should go as well with him. There is no way. Honestly, if he ends up being our manager next season, we will be 18th. We'll be like.
And I think Gary O'Neill will be next manager. By the way, Gary O'Neill from it's the same thing. Strasbourg. And one more thing is, I seen this. These tactics remind me of Ten Hag, man. The midfield is not there, and Kaiser is perfect worse.
This is Western Ten Hag because this is just vibes. Like, there's actually no tactics. At least Ten Hag, like, you know, his tactics were just pure terrorism. This ain't terrorism. This guy just gone. Fuck it. Everyone go to the attack.
No, Victor. No, Victor. Ten Hag tactics are way more dangerous, man. You can ask Flawless. That tactics, there is no tactics for it.
You don't understand, bro.
I mean, Rossinier is getting them damn near relegated. Like, you do know currently they're
19th in the form table.
It's actually worse. Like, at least Ten Hag wasn't this bad.
You know what it is? This is another case of like taking a manager from a different league and they don't want to adapt because his style of play, it doesn't work in the prep. Like, this man-to-man, high press, high intensity football. One, he doesn't have the players to do it. Two, the players are shit, so they wouldn't be able to do it anyway, even if he did have the players. And three, like, if it's not working in the league, you have to adapt. Otherwise, these teams will keep packing. He's been getting packed by everyone.
See, but this is the
style
thing
of play doesn't work here.
See, but this is the slightly part that I have to just disagree with. The fact is that the reason my problem is here. Why would you hire somebody in the first place if you want them to adapt inside like 2 months? Because the thing is, based on the data that we had before, this is how he was going to play. Like, no manager that I know, I don't know a manager who came two maybe Ten Hag, but also Ten Hag 2 months into like a job and they're adapting midway through the season. I don't think I have ever seen it happening. To me personally, I don't look at. Obviously, he has to take the responsibility because he's the manager, but the real responsibility goes to the club because why would you make such a hire? Because me and Prime was having that conversation even before Maresca got sacked that the next Chelsea manager will probably be Rossinier, and long and behold, the next manager got him, and we knew that he wasn't going to be ready for this job because he's still very young in his managerial career. Asking him to go and adapt and be this manager to adapt immediately to a league that he has never coached in, I think it's very unreasonable from even the Chelsea board to ask for from the beginning. But like, for me, I'm not really surprised that they're here to begin with, if you ask me, and that he's failing. The fans want him out. I'm not surprised by that. What I'm surprised about it is the fact that they tried to make. Don't forget, before the international break, there was this whole talk about how, regardless of what's going to happen, they're not going to sack him. They want to review him next season. Now the conversation about is him getting sacked. That's why I say clubs are so funny because clubs know they can control the narrative within the media. Because just 2 weeks ago or so, the whole conversation was now we want to keep him till next season and review him then. No, all of a sudden he's not good enough. Then I could have told you this months ago before they even hired him that he wasn't good enough at this point in his career. So I look at it from that perspective where I'm like, the only people to be blamed, you don't even blame him. You blame the football club, to be honest. You blame whoever was involved in the decision to bring him in. That's who you really blame.
Yeah, it is gonna fall on the board and that, but bro, you still have to adapt as a manager, bro. When what you're doing is
but this is what I'm.
You can't just keep losing games, bro.
But this is what I'm explaining though. Why would you hire somebody that you know is not at his state of the career that he's going to adapt?
No, but you know what it was at the start.
At least with Ten Hag, he had that managerial experience where he had more.
He had 2 bad games and then he switched it.
Yeah, exactly. Even at Ajax, he had multiple systems. He ain't got no multiple systems that had worked for him before, where he can go and switch over and try and do different things. Like I said, when we talking about Amram being a young manager, this guy is also extremely young as a manager. That's why I'm not surprised.
I compared to.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not surprised.
I compared to Ten Hag because of the tactics, brother. Because the open midfield, it's like watching slot 2.0 for me. I can't understand why this is happening. It's Chelsea, man. Why I'm watching Liverpool play football? It's like watching Liverpool. It's open midfield.
He wants to play like this.
See, Kaiser is looking bad.
No, but yes, Kaiser is looking bad. He doesn't have
it's dark, yo. It's not just
one more thing I can't understand is why I'm watching Pedro Neto and Dilap on the 2 at the top, man. I can't understand. There is no wing play in this team.
Sorry, because he's panicking. He's trying to figure something out. That's why when I saw the lineup, I told you. That's why in the group chat, when I saw the lineup, I said I'm not going to waste my evening watching the game because I knew what this was going to be. Because, like I said, this is a manager that is clearly just. This is just a manager who's just clearly struggling, who's panicking and trying to keep his job. But the reality is, he has never been in a situation like this before. That's what I always say. When you are a young manager making the jump from a Strasbourg immediately to a Chelsea, for example, you better know you better understand the consequences if you don't come in and get it running. Shit like don't let Arsenal fans forget. At the start of Arteta's tenure, all these Arsenal Arteta suckers, they weren't moving for Arteta like that at the start of his tenure. But they gave him the time, and now all of a sudden they're all Arteta's warriors, right? But even at his start of his tenure, you think the majority of Arsenal fans was moving like they're doing now with Arteta? Oh, that wasn't the case. That's why I say that's what I say. Of course, you blame the manager. I'm not defending Rossinier necessarily because at the end of the day, you chose to come here. You could have just told him no. But in the same way, if you're a young, let's go. If I ask you hold on. I'm not. First and foremost, I never said that he should not take any responsibility. I never said that. But I'm telling you how they got themselves into the situation. Because they hired an inexperienced manager in the first place when they shouldn't have never done that.
Oh, you can't blame Rossini at all. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you saying that? Then fair enough. Because this is what I still think you can blame it a little bit because you still chose to choose and you chose to come here at the end of the day. So I do believe there's a little bit of
Jez. All right, Jez. You right now as Jez. No coaching badges, or if you have 1 or 2, whatever.
100%. No, 100%.
If Chelsea approach you, you're taking the job, blood. Man, taking the job. I'm taking the job. Don's taking the job. Big up, Don. I noticed you sip from the bottle earlier. Big up. You get what I'm saying?
Next one.
Yo, choose a different container for your water, yeah?
It's not a bottle, it's my new badge. You get what I'm saying? It's my new logo. Don't watch that, man.
Word to say. Word to say.
That definitely looks like a bottle. I don't know what you're talking about.
Word to say. What you saying about Chelsea? What you saying? Floor's yours, fam. You done see? Floor's yours. Yeah, I want to hear what you got to say about Chelsea. I know you enjoying it.
I don't give a fuck about Chelsea right now. Like, this is what I'm saying. With all the big talk that they had, that they was in the fucking league and all of that bullshit. This is what I'm saying. Cole Palmer's the best. What? Caicedo's the best. Who? Yeah. Then like we're gonna take it from the Championship and make him one of the best strikers in the what? Who? Esteval. Okay, he's injured, so I'll leave him alone. You get what I'm saying? All of this malarkey that they had. They said that they could stop making Sanchez, stop making mistakes. Yeah, he was the weak link, yeah. But to be honest, they've all been shit. You know what I'm saying? What I hope, did you know, is honestly what I don't want. I want Mourinho to win. The reason why is because we all know the Chelsea lot, the old school Chelsea lot, what happens to coloured people when they have a distaste for them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah? And I don't want that to happen to
It already started, It already started.
There you go. That's the only reason why I want him to win. But apart from that, fuck him, mate. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to see the downfall of them. You get me? Like, was it the Chelsea bridge is falling down? That's all I gotta say. So all you Chelsea lovers, yeah, you can fucking hold that, you pussy holes.
There we go.
Hey,
so
big man thing.
Eloquently put. Go on, Lex.
You sound like me when it comes down to Arsenal, blood.
Oh, not always, man. Respect that still. It's like, you know what it is, Lex? Like, I hate Arsenal as well right now. I'm a fan base. It is what it is. So,
so hold on, Flawless. Remind me. Dunsey never drink the Kool-Aid.
No, he actually didn't.
Okay.
He didn't drink the Kool-Aid.
Lex, I'll drink a bottle of water instead. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like, you got to keep hydrated.
He was saying, he was saying, even if he did deliver the Prem, he was like, still want him gone. He never was like, the parade and this and that. He didn't drink the Kool-Aid, man. He's one of the few, because I'm surprised by
man drink the Kool-Aid, blood.
Yeah, man, I'm surprised. When I heard he's gonna drink the Kool-Aid, I was like, fuck.
Nah, don't even invite him to the parade.
Oh, fuck that shit. Yeah.
You know what? Are people blaming?
Go on.
You know what though? Are people blaming the manager too much? Don't we think some of these players as well? I think some of these players are slightly getting away with it, you know.
Which team and manager you talking about?
Chelsea.
Bro, yeah, Chelsea. I feel like everyone in their team.
Here the thing is, Here the thing is with that, when a team's performing poorly, it's never 100% the manager and it's never 100% the players. So when the team's performing poorly, yes, you can always look to players and say, yes, you should do better. You should close down here. You should run more. But when everybody is performing badly, we've literally watched whatever you think of Maresca, whether you think he was good enough or he wasn't good enough. He's gone. A new manager's joined with these same players, and we've watched everybody go backwards. We've watched their better players in Caicedo and Cucurella go backwards. Never mind their good players, never mind their poor players, mediocre, whatever you want to say. It falls with him. Should the players be doing better? Yes, but we discuss this all the time about how a good manager can cover up the deficiencies of a team. Bad managers can expose it. United, a prime example of that. We signed nobody. Amorim had everybody looking terrible. Everybody was looking awful. Carrick joined, and all of a sudden the team's performing so much better in individuals. And it's the flip side for Chelsea with Rafinha. Like, people really do underestimate the impact a good manager can have. Or actually, people really underestimate the impact a bad manager has. As we're seeing right now, Caicedo looks terrible.
Yeah,
looks terrible.
And he was touted as being one of the best midfielders in the world when Maresca was there.
Yeah, that's the difference. He's gone from being one of the best in Europe, to now he's one of the worst in the Premier League.
Sometimes less management is good management, I think, because when he first came in, he had that bounce, and that was because for the most part he kept everything the same. He didn't really. As soon as he started, this is gonna sound funny, but as soon as he started coaching more, the team got worse and worse. So, like, as soon as literally he brought in his own tactics, his own style of play, all of that, they've just been going backwards and backwards and backwards.
And he started getting his ideas across and giving more instructions. And when it's bad ideas and bad instructions, you start to see it. All of a sudden, Cucurella looks terrible. He was one of the best left backs in Europe. That was the conversation. Now he looks terrible. It's not, should them two be doing better because of the individual talent they have? Yes, but it's not just them. Everyone's gone backwards rapidly. What we talk, look, like man said, this is their worst run since 1912. They were founded in 1905.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
Like, it's not acceptable, but there's a level, like, if you fall off, there's a level where if you fall off, you're kind of not accepting of it, but you're understanding of it, but not this. Once managers start breaking records of 50 years, 60 years, 100 years, and all this, that's when you know it's bad. It shouldn't be that.
By the way,
it's like slot flawless.
By the way, Guys, we haven't scored in 6 weeks. Put that in mind. We've not scored a goal in 6 weeks.
You haven't scored in the summer holiday. Fuck, bro.
Put
the whole East Chelsea Football Club have not scored.
What I'm saying is, put the goal on the table, man.
Bro, my
my
little brother.
In the league, isn't it? Yeah, in the league.
My little brother.
Only PSG.
And shameless fans.
Nah, Prem just we're talking
Premier. Yeah, I know. Premier League only.
Premier League. We've got 6 weeks.
I'll be honest. That's crazy. That's crazy. Though. 6 weeks with no goals, crazy. I'm sorry.
Bro, my little bro went on Easter break. He did his homework. He came back and they still haven't scored a goal in a match. It's dark.
Yeah, like you can't like. There's no like. All right, we're stumbling. All right, we've lost to. You know what I'm saying? Drawn a couple like in the last 4. Like, all right, let's turn this over. But they even like draws in there, and then outside of the results being bad, you can't even put a performance where you say, "Oh, they was unlucky in that game."
No, forget the draws. Forget the draws, Flawless. Their performances are scary.
They wish they could draw.
Brighton could have beat them. If Brighton scored 6 past them, it would have been a fair result.
Yeah.
They went easy on them. That 3-0 flattered them. It was domination from start to finish. They never.
In the first half, it had been final. In first half only, it should have been final.
Yeah, bro. It was dark. Because Balaba's been crap all season. In this specific game, they made him look like Balaba of old. I see man winning with the ball 20 times. Bro, this guy is driving through midfield again. I thought I was watching 2024 Balaba. It was mad.
Guys, follow the fixture list. Can you guys follow the fixture list for 2 seconds?
Yeah, I got you 1 second.
I think because you're gonna ask which results you're gonna get. The Tottenham game, I think you'll win, but no, I do think. I mean, I know you dooming right now. I know you're dooming right now, but I do think you're gonna win that game.
So we're losing to Leeds. We're losing to Leeds. Like this.
So you're losing to Leeds. What about Forest at home?
That's realistic. That's realistic to be fair.
Forest are fighting for their lives.
Forest are literally fighting to stay in the league.
Yeah, they'll beat them. Can't lie.
So we saying they lose to Leeds, they lose to Forest. What we saying, Liverpool?
Draw their kickoff.
A draw. Low-key draw.
That'll be a draw.
I think they win this game. I think they win our game.
Yeah, I think
they lose Sunderland. I think they beat us and then they lose the Sunderland game.
Probably a draw.
So you saying 4 losses in the final 5?
Yeah,
I say
the Tottenham game.
Would you say Vikram? I mean Victor. Sorry, you said draw.
Yeah, 1 draw in 5, and that's the Tottenham game.
Yeah, where do you think you finish in the league?
They're gonna be 12. The team results though, they're gonna be 12.
Man, 12.
I think the only game they win is the Tottenham game. To be honest,
if look at the table, how close it is.
Yeah, the table is close, and they're currently at 7th right now in the table.
Yes,
they play the game more than everybody is.
Only 6 points ahead of 13th.
Fuck.
No.
This is what I'm trying to say.
Mate, they've only got 38.2 win percentage this year.
30. Yeah. That's
win percentage.
Look,
L, bro.
The funniest part is we got a better form than them.
But Tottenham.
Yeah, that's dark, yo.
Tottenham are in better form than them.
It's actually so long. The club's finished, bro. This is worse. This is worse than that 22-23 season when we finished 12th.
No, it's 100% worse. It's 100% worse.
We might finish 13th or 14th.
The only reason why it doesn't look that bad is because you already had that many points accumulated. If you had a couple less points, you would be done with us there.
Jez, I'll rephrase this. The only reason it doesn't look that bad is because of Maresca. That's the only reason it doesn't look that bad. No, if Maresca didn't get those points at the start of the season, they would be in trouble.
Real talk. How many points have Senior got this year? Real talk.
Hey, big on Marshall as well, man. Shout out Casually FC. Hope you're holding up well, Marshall. I know it's this peak for you lot right now. You lot make sure you subscribe to Casually FC. Marshall needs all the help you can get, man, and all the assistance, and that's what it is, and reassuring words because he's going through it, man. From title contenders and title races to we're not finishing in the top half.
Marshall, all I'm saying is, man, I remember when you said you was not sure about Semenyo. Semenyo might be a bricklayer, but he still would be your best attacker, right?
Semenyo clears outside right now. Absolutely clears.
Not being unsure about Semenyo and you have Neto and Garnacho is crazy,
Both. I saw those two up top. Now I saw the lap. They don't even call him the lap. They call him the laps. They're doing. him and Neto up top. I said, yeah, I'm not watching this game. I enjoy my evening watching all sorts of things today. By the way, the Ronaldinho, sorry, Victor, the Ronaldinho documentary, I recommend. Pretty good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that. I'm gonna catch it 100%. I'm gonna catch it. Go on, Victor. What are you gonna say?
Racina's got 14 points since he's been here.
How many games
in total?
In total,
yeah, he came in January.
What was his first game for you lot?
Fulham, and we lost.
How many games?
So it was Fulham. All right, I'm gonna check now. I'm just having a look.
Fulham, and we lost.
So Fulham you said Fulham in January, yeah. All right, so so you lost on 7th of January. So this is just Premier League only. So you lost 2-1 to Fulham, beat Brentford 2-0, beat Palace 3-1, beat West Ham 3-2, beat Wolves 3-1, drew 2-2 against Leeds, drew 1-1 against Burnley, lost to Arsenal 2-1, packed up Villa 4-1, then lost to Newcastle 1-0, lost to Everton 3-0, lost to Manchester City 3-0, lost to Manchester United 1-0, and Brighton 3-0.
You know, Phil, the funny part.
17 points.
You know the funny, Victor. You know the funny fact. Because I was curious because I wanted to check. In 2026, Chelsea only got one more less loss than we have. We have 9 losses this year. They have 8.
Wow.
Yeah, Racine, they got to pull the plug, man.
If it wasn't for Maresca, they would generally be in the relegation battle with us right now.
Yeah. That's the thing. I don't understand why they crashed it on Maresca as much as they did. Genuinely. I didn't understand it.
Because they wanted centre back. Maresca wanted just one centre back. He spoke in publicly. Then no, you can't do that. If they wanted S-man, they sacked a S-man. They brought another S-man.
I'm not even talking the board, because there was a large portion of the actual fan base that wanted him gone, and I was like, really?
No. Everybody has though. Really, in United, some of the fan base want to keep Amron.
Hey, brother, Racine shit, yeah, but Maresca ain't all that. I'll be real.
He's better than Racine.
But when fans are saying fire Maresca, they didn't want Racine blood.
No, but the thing is though, but if you've been honest though, was they gonna go and get somebody better than Maresca though? That's the road.
That's my point. Like they were never this bad. They were never this bad.
Who's available?
They were never this bad.
Not understand, bro.
Oh no. Don't get twisted.
Brother, listen. Tottenham just bribe a manager, yeah, who's not in a relegation battle to come to the team, yeah, to try and help them, yeah. Who's available? Just go pay these fuckers money, brother. They're mercenaries. They don't give a shit, blood. Stop this. Who's available? Availability depends on how much you're willing to pay, blood.
Nah, Lex, you know what it is here. You're 100% right there. But the problem is, this is not what they're gonna do. They're gonna go and get Gary O'Neill in the summer, bro.
We are gonna go get Gary O'Neill.
Yes, Gary, definitely.
But you know what? He understands the Premier League, so he'll be
I'm a City fan, so I don't even know about all of this.
This guy. Yo, if you want the link, Marshall, let me know as well. But you make sure you subscribe to Casually FC.
100% a City
Iraola to the bridge.
Iraola, bro. Bro, again, you don't have the players to play his football.
I think he's gonna go skate anyway. I think goes athletic club.
Well, he's a better option than Gary O'Neill.
Just go bribe somebody, ref.
He's not a bad option.
He's better than the manager.
Yeah, he's not a bad option.
They got another manager, flawless. The Coventry legend, Frank Lampard.
Hey, you man taking the piss, bro.
People were singing his name. They were singing his name though at the game.
He's been here twice, and he was shit.
I thought was literally in the stands singing his name. He literally.
I'm telling you, Frank Lampard is the manager. Chelsea fan will say we are winning the league, including fans also.
Hey, Lampard never had them in a relegation battle. That's what I'm saying.
He would have if he would have carried on. Trust me, they got days under him. Trust me. I remember that man saying, "Oh yeah, let's bring in Frank. It'll be cool." And then they crashed out game one.
Don't forget, Lewis is my guy, man. But when he said vibes, man, that's all I knew. The shit was over.
Lewis and Fat said it's just vibes. Then the vibes were gone.
Wait, what's vibes?
The vibes were gone.
No,
when Lampard took over.
Yeah,
vibes is calm. Then
your vibes to the end of the season.
Then crash out.
When they crash out, they get game one.
Game one.
Game one. That was the end.
Crash out. Game one. I thought when Surfer was like, I thought it was just vibes. Because Surfer was saying, he was like, all right, this all sounds good. And so you start losing games. People can say that sounds good. Start losing games.
Nah, facts.
Start losing games. That's what it is. And you know what? Lovely segue. Yes, facts. What are you telling us, man?
Oh, he actually went to the game, innit?
Yeah, talk to us, man. How was the game, man? Floor's yours. Got to use it. I'm gonna send it through to you now.
All right, Charlotte's not here. You can speak in mind.
Went to Brighton to see Rossini, bro. I feel bad for you.
You deserve
this guy is laughing, you know. He's dead. He's done.
Your Fats. Can I ask a question? Was he one of the fans that was singing Rossini, fuck off?
Yeah, that was me.
Damn.
Yo, Fats.
I'm saying, Chelsea, if you're watching, I'm saying, catch this guy.
Fats. We had the process.
All that.
I was.
Did you sing, we want egg barley out? Is that what you're singing?
Astaghfirullah.
We want egg barley in.
The Lakers are 1-up, so talk to us now.
Astaghfirullah.
Come on, Fats.
All right.
I think he's upset.
I'm not gonna talk too much about the game because I know how the game went. But I'm gonna you know what? I'm gonna deliver the harsh truth here, and I don't think some people will like it, but I'm gonna say it here.
Go on.
I think we are, as Chelsea as a whole, we lost our fear factor since 2011. And I'm going to explain it even further now. I've said it in the fan cam earlier. And the reason why I said that is because since the last time we won the Champions League, our first Champions League 2012, we still had players there like Lams, like Didier, like Terry, like Anelka, like Malouda, like Kalou, like Drogba. You guys got to remember that those guys are on the verge of ending their careers at Chelsea at that time. So after we won the Champions League, we went to this rebuilding phase. We started the rebuilding phase when we got Juan Mata. Before the next season, we got Eden Hazard, then Oscar, then you got Marco Marin. There's lots of players that came in that season, and you know what? We've had that turbulent season, even though we sacked Di Matteo right after we won the Champions League. We've had the most hated manager in Chelsea's history, Rafa Benitez. Even then, we still had a pulse to win the Europa League. And then the next season, when Mourinho came back for the second time, he tried to build that foundation for the next season when we won the league.
Big up for the super chat, Thomas. Big up.
Yeah. So he tried to build that foundation. And then the next season we won the league by buying Costa, Felipe Luis, Fabregas, and even then, that foundation that we had was we were doing this mini horse gimmick. We bought Andre Schürrle. We still had players like John Terry, even though that season when we won the league, that was the last time John Terry ever played a full 90. We lost Frank Lampard. We lost Ashley Cole. They all went. We lost Fernando Torres to Atletico. They all went. We lost Samuel Eto'o. Went to Everton for a year. And then that season, when we won the league, do you know what? That's the last time I saw John Terry play the full 90. Remember that Drogba came back for the second time to install that winning mentality at this club. We won the Premier League. We won the Carabao Cup. I don't have a problem with that. Then we go on to had that horrendous season when we finished 10th in the league. Then we hired Conte after that. By the time we hired Conte, John Terry was the last remaining survivor from that campaign. He was the last ever player that from those 2012 team that he was the last one there. That's the storybook, the closing chapter for John Terry's career at Chelsea.
And David Luiz as well.
And then after that, Costa gone because of the text with Conte. Since then, we never seem fully replacing that leadership like John Terry. We're still lacking that leadership in the dressing room in some ways. But even then, we still had a post. FA. We won the FA Cup, won the Europa League, make Arsenal fans crying in Baku. Fantastic. We won the Champions League in Porto. We won the Super Cup. And we won the Intercontinental Cup. We still had a pulse, regardless of what happens. So my point is simple now. Team doesn't fear us anymore, though. Look, it's Chelsea. 3-0. Easy. Brighton.
Done.
Look, it's Chelsea. Everton. At Hill Dickinson. 3-0 at home. Look, it's Chelsea. Atlanta. 2-1. So teams doesn't fear us anymore. Back in the day, look at the amount of teams that were scared to play us because we had leaders. We still had monsters on our side. Nowadays, we haven't got any monsters left. Where's the leadership in that dressing room? Back in the day, we had 9 captains in that dressing room. The men who always trying to be that vocal. That always speaks in the dressing room that who you are, reminding who you are. But right now, I'm looking at under the 4-year ownership of Luco, how the fuck we gone so many? We have so many vice captains, and then we still we lost Thiago Silva. After that, we haven't got anyone. Captain James, Captain Cole Palmer, Captain Caicedo, Captain Enzo, Captain Colwell, Captain Sanchez. There's so many different captains out there, but there's not enough leadership in the dressing room, like Terry did, like Lams did, like Didier did, like Czech did. No one's there, and the damage has been broken now. Like until we sort this problem out, like. I generally, right now, we are at the 5th stage of grief right now, acceptance.
Are you done, see?
Hey, welcome to my world, blood. The 5th stage, it gets easier after this. I promise you. Just laugh.
Acceptance, yeah. Because you say I was having this conversation with Crab yesterday, and he's not at acceptance about Liverpool. But I was like, we gonna get you there. He's at stage 1. He's at denial. I was like, we gonna talk. We gonna walk you through this, man.
Acceptance with Liverpool. What do you mean?
No, you. I'm talking. I said Crab.
Yeah, no,
This is different though.
Where my weight one?
That's just proper Chelsea. Like, he goes home anyway. That's
proper Chelsea. Yeah. That's why I think
that right there is a different level. Go on, Fatu.
And yeah, Lex, that's just the 5 stages of grief. That's what it is. We actually had to go check out the show, people. Yeah, yesterday we spoke on it. I'm like, all right, man. You at step 1, but I was like, we're gonna talk you through it. But yo, what you saying, Marshall? It's been a minute, man. It's been a strong minute. Hope you're blessed. Hope you're good outside of football. Talk to us, man. Thoughts on the show?
Outside of football, I'm doing all right. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I will say I'm actually kind of mad that I cut a few hours of work and making extra money to watch that game. I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of wish I was working a little more, did a little overtime. Because yeah, man, that team you saw didn't even work at all. I'll be so real. That game was dead food. We had 0 shots on target the whole game. Like we had that like Arsenal type of performance. Like, you know what I mean?
We had Lavia shot near hit my head.
Nothing in the attack.
Wait. Fat, did you almost get hit by another shot again?
Yes, Lavia.
I thought the 0 shots was a Liverpool thing, not Arsenal thing. At least we have 1 shot. Now, come on, man. Respect that.
Yeah, no, man. It's cooked, man. It doesn't help that, like, I understand the issue reigns from above, right? Like, it's the whole board. And, man, you probably had multiple Chelsea therapy nights, Liverpool therapy nights, and United therapy nights on here. Like, we know how we roll here on Sarcasm City, all right? Like, We know the issues, but I can't ignore the guy in the touchline, Arthur. Bro, this guy, man.
That's an Arthur.
I'm not joking. This guy came into this team and just to want to be buddy with everyone. Bro, Garnacho literally came up to him right before. This is apparently what was said. I believe it.
Go on. What was this?
He came up to Liam in the United game when he had to get subbed on when Esteva was hurt.
Yeah.
He came on and said to Liam, "I'm gonna play left wing," and Liam was like, "All right, you got it, fam." Like, who the fuck are you? This guy's just putting his arm around everyone. Yeah.
Okay.
Garnacho told him, "I'm gonna play left wing." They don't respect this guy, bro. This guy comes out of the dressing room. He's got his theme song. He rolls up to Brighton.
Yeah, it's called the Alpha Jew. They bodied that.
Damian Marley comes and plays everywhere he goes, bro. He's Arthur. He's just trying to be friends with everyone. No tactics on the pitch. And then he comes out with quotes saying like, yeah, today I saw players that didn't have the determination. Oh, it wasn't about tactics. Brother, you had 0 shots on target. Every time you tried to pass the ball through the middle, you kept losing. Why? Because you have Caicedo playing between 2 center backs, Lavia in this weird 6-8 position, and then when you want to find Enzo, where's Enzo? Left wing, up in the 10, outside the yard box. There's no middle. There's no
link
midfield. That's why today against Brighton, you saw Brighton dominated us. Brighton literally played us like City played us in that second half. They were just controlling. They were toying with us. It's embarrassing, man.
Mitoma was doing kick-ups.
Bro, Tottenham got 2 goals on these guys and we couldn't get a single shot on target, bro. This is the football that you're seeing. It's horrible, bro. And you know what, Don? Don, after tomorrow, we could end up in 10th position.
Oh, shit.
We could end up in 10th. I'm not joking. We could end up in 10th. That's how bad it's been. But these dweebs wanted Maresca out when I could have told you with my eyes closed. If you wanted Maresca out in August even, I could have told you the next guy was going to be
Marshall, we could end up in 11 by Friday.
11.
Go, bro.
Bournemouth play Leeds and Sunderland play 12.
Bournemouth are going to beat Leeds, you know.
So Bournemouth and
yeah, because Leeds are probably going to bench their players. They're going to go all out in the FA Cup on against us.
Yeah, Bournemouth and Sunderland both win. You not dropped to 10.
Yeah, we're fucked, bro.
9th, sorry.
Fuck.
Yeah,
title race to 9th.
And Sunderland will leapfrog you. Yeah, so you lot will be 9th. Yeah, it's Bournemouth on Friday.
So where do you not see your next win?
Next year. How about that in the pre-season in Hong Kong?
No, we said. I think the only game they win.
We don't win here, right? We're not selfish people. Arthur taught us well.
Our next wins comes from the preseason in Sydney, Australia, against the Sydney Wanderers and against the Tottenham, against the Juventus in Hong Kong.
Bro, I can't even lie. Like, it genuinely feels like. Listen, after that United game, I was like, okay, maybe he's finally turning it around because he just flat out said, I'm not going to sacrifice the way I want to play just to get wins. And I'm like, all right, fam, you want to die on that hill? Then you die on that hill. And I'm thinking against United, I'm like, oh shit, he actually might be turning it around. And then I get this fucking performance. Nah, they don't care, bro. The players just turned up for the occasion. They're like, oh, it's United, Flawless's team. I'm turning up, you know?
But sounds familiar.
Yeah, that's hammering. Honestly, that's hammering in disguise. That's a lesson,
man. Yeah, man, that's your boy hammering.
Someone in your chat. Flawless. Someone in your chat came to my chat today.
Go on. What did he say? Go on. Wait, one sec, Pat. Go on. What are you gonna say, Marshall?
Someone in your chat came into my chat today and literally said, something about Amram, and I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna lie. I rather have Ruben Amram at this point than this guy.
Okay,
you know what, Marshall? I hope it happens, man. I hope you get in terms of
I'll be real.
Wait, Side. Would you not love to see Ruben Amram at Chelsea?
Fuck yes.
Yeah, definitely. But
you would love it. But at this point, just stop the bleeding.
Because he wants to the Liverpool.
I don't even know how to stop the bleeding.
Yo, what?
I just rather ruin Amron.
Oh, just shut up. Just shut up, Jess.
Remember?
Just shut up.
Nah.
Yeah.
Now imagine no, but you're complaining about like being too attacking and conceding all these goals. Now imagine being ultra defensive and still not keeping clean sheets. You're not keeping clean sheets playing progressive.
Bro, you said two attacking. I got 0 shots on target against Brighton. What attack are you talking about? There's no attacking. We're Pacifist FC, bro. Friendly.
How the fuck I've gone from fucking Massacre Trio to fucking Ganadel, man? The fuck am I doing here?
No, stop that. At the start of the season, you was advocating for Garnacho.
Yes, I was advocate, but you know what? I got it wrong. How about that?
Oh, you mean you got it wrong? Why would you do that in the first place?
Cook him. You was advocating for Garnacho.
You advocated for Garnacho.
That's not a lie. I was just tapping on his back. What's wrong with that celebration?
No, you take a picture with him. Fats, you take a picture with him, Fats. Come on.
Yeah, he's got a picture with him when he scored the goal. Yeah, when Salah scored.
Taking pictures with Garnacho.
Fats, I can't even
Lex, Fats is on TV all the time.
This is what people need to be cancelled for, bruv.
We see him all the time. He's got pictures with we see him all the time on TV. 100%.
This is your fault. You welcomed himself.
This is NBC's fault. This is Sky Sports' fault, man.
He got sweet with him when he saw him on the pitch, bro.
Before I tackle with Brian because he's in the backstage, but don't lie, man. You was there in the front lines, bro. When Garnacho and these man was coming.
I just want to tap his back.
No, explain yourself.
Just want to do what now? Hey, yo.
No,
look at this. Look at him, yo. Look at him.
No way.
Look at his guy, bro.
No.
You look really happy to see Garnacho there, bro.
Very happy.
Look at the happiness in his face.
Nah, I can't lie. You gotta let this one go, bro. You're not winning this argument, man. Gotta let it go, man.
Listen, just be quiet and accept the verdict, blood.
Let me have my TV moment.
Nah, just be quiet and accept the verdict. Hey, you were happy as fuck. Look at that man. Oh my days.
That's an AO right there, man.
No, you can celebrate like sitting there like doing the
man said, I'm never gonna watch this hand again. Man, I touched Garnacho. Oh my god.
We'll say, bro, he got the Shaka Brothers energy transported over them. Look at him.
Oh my days.
Garnetto, you know, that was like, yeah,
Garnetto, the both of them. Oh my days. Hey, Fats, listen. Take a break, man. Take a break. Listen.
Don't say half shame.
Just apologize.
Yeah, something.
Apologize.
I'm the cameraman for that, man.
Hey, Fat.
I think the cameraman, brother. You got caught, bruv.
Fat. You scored with the Garnacho on that. You was the goal. You scored the goal.
It's Garnacho.
It can be Garnacho, yeah.
Neto.
It can be Garnacho, bro. Better than score goals.
You know when you do Brighton with the fusion dance, it's the same person. But yeah, of course, I gotta do it. You can bring Brian in.
You gone? All right.
No, I'm already here. You don't even
Hey, Brian, thoughts on the game today, man? Talk to us.
I didn't watch the game.
I'm not
surprised. I'm telling you guys, I'm not gonna. I have something better to do. I'm not watching games in 2026. I went out to a club.
I run content, unfortunately.
Let's go. Did you find gas? Hey, yo, pause.
Listen, Fatir, you don't have an excuse. You don't have your channel. You could opt to not have the games. I have the channel.
Crazy. That's crazy. I went to a comedy club. It was fun. But yeah.
I fucks with
what the comedy of Chelsea wasn't funny for you?
Yeah, it was great. I ain't gonna lie, it was excellent, yo. The comedy
hold on, Flo. Shut for a second.
The Chuckle Brothers.
What do you say, Fat?
I say hi, Charlotte.
Yeah,
this guy, man. Yeah, this guy, bro.
You lot, make sure you subscribe to Shout Talks Ball and all as well, man. Subscribe to our channel. Make sure you do so. Go on.
Yeah. I'm seeing the reactions on Twitter and stuff. People are finally now want to realize that we need to get rid of this guy Senior. People are realizing he's making everything worse. He's playing to everyone's weaknesses. Chelsea. It's very bad.
Well, I never felt to his thingy. So we can ask everyone else. I said it was shit.
No. Again, Victor, you're one of the good Chelsea fans, but the rest of you lot, hey, whatever. You know, you guys.
I'm one of the good Chelsea fans. What are you about?
Hey, Thatcher, you're proper Chelsea. I wouldn't speak about you. You guys that wanted the only good thing about this club in Maresca, you guys wanted him gone. You wanted Palmer to have more freedom. He has more freedom than Nelson Mandela ever wished for. You want us to play open attacking football.
This guy's crazy.
Well, what did I say that was wrong?
Just carry on,
bro. It's just yeah.
Sorry.
I need one of these for my channel.
Yeah. Trust me. I stole the idea from Lewis. I'm not gonna lie.
I know how you know already. Yeah, no, but like you guys are now complaining and want Rosenior gone, but this is what you guys wanted, right? When we were that 7-game run we had when Rosenior first joined, when we were winning games, Marshall, people were saying then that this guy's an upgrade on Maresca. He's better than him. Oh, look at Rosenior's first 7 games and Maresca's last 7 games. Let's compare. Great.
Yeah.
So this
what it was Maresca had 1 win in 9. I think
he had 2
my homie Arthur is about to be 1
in
9 as well.
Charles, he's there. Hey, Fats, where you at?
No, he run.
He just dipped.
Yeah.
Big up Saeed, though, man.
Maresca had 2 wins in 7. Actually, big up Saeed. You know what's funny? You know what? Saeed was. He was on a stream or something, and I think Fatter maybe commented in the chat or whatever, and Saeed said something like, "Oh, when we beat you, I'm gonna make sure we see your tears on TV." You know, Fatter cameras always pan to him when he's at Chelsea games. Fatter clipped that and sent it to me and said, "Prime, can you edit this for me when we win?"
It's a long life. It's a long life.
He got hit by another shot as well because he said Lavia shot hit him. You know what I'm saying?
Lavia shot him.
Yeah, Lavia shot him.
Amazing.
You know what, Prime, I gotta give it to you, man. You didn't drink the Kool-Aid. You were ahead of the curve. You called out, you called out the Rosenior thing from time ago. I gotta apologize to you for that one.
But Rosenior, I didn't think he'd be this bad though.
I didn't think it'd be this bad either.
This bad?
Yeah. This was a monumental.
Worse than Potter.
Because I assumed he wouldn't make. I assumed he would at least try and play to some people's strengths and make it. But he's playing to everyone's weaknesses.
Yeah,
he's making everybody bad.
I keep saying this. I keep saying this about him. He's the 2 worst combinations you can have in a manager. You had one of them in Amram, right? Stubborn. Not only is this guy stubborn, he actually is inexperienced. Like you could see.
No.
Like,
he doesn't have Amram stubbornness.
They already said Amram. I hope it happens.
Amram.
Wait,
yeah, rather Amram.
Wait, Amram or Rosenior? What do you mean?
Yeah. If I had to pick for the rest of the season right now, I'd rather Amram.
Don't compare shit to shit, man.
Okay.
Bro, listen, I know you're right, but like I'd rather have a solid shit than a liquidy shit. You know what I'm saying? Right now,
what?
It's straight diarrhea right now.
Anyways, the thoughts of
brother, I've lost 3-0 4 times out of the last 5 games. This is diarrhea. No Pepto-Bismol's fixing this.
Yeah, no one asked you to watch much.
I hear it, man. No goals, your worst run since 19.
I'm just annoyed that the brother
no goals, no shot, no bitches, nothing, bro. I'm fucked.
No, wait, yeah. Speak for yourself. Anyway, Marshall, you know why you're wrong?
Speak for yourself.
When you compared Rosenior to Amarim, you know the trait he has of Amarim. You know that thing Amarim did where every few days he was giving random interviews and just speaking for the sake of talk. Rosenior does the same thing. I'm seeing a quote of his every few hours on Twitter.
Anyone got any Rosenior quotes from tonight? Let us know, please.
I got it.
Put them in the chat, please.
Bro, when we lost to United, this guy was talking about how we need to arrest our bad form. You're part of the problem. You're part of the problem. You made the sandwich.
Prime, have you seen the new quote?
It's a
new quote. No, what is it?
Hold on. Let me give it to you bar for bar. Let me not misquote it.
Pause.
That's quote. Yeah, nah, but this so Senior, there were 3 to 4 players. You gave every. Wait, say that again. Sorry.
tonight was not about tactics, it was about desire. And we lost 3-0.
Yeah. Well, you know what that tells me? The players aren't playing for him. Because as bad as some of the because even with as during that 2 out of 7 run with Maresca, at least the players were still fighting. At least we're still fighting because they were actually respected, and they don't respect this guy. And it makes sense. This guy's a neek. Why they have no reason to respect this guy?
I've got
no reason to respect him.
I've got one more. You're playing. This is his direct quote, by the way. Direct. You're playing for Chelsea. I am managing Chelsea, and if you can't handle that, you shouldn't be here.
Okay.
He goes on to say, this is furthermore, he's gone on to say, so this is Chelsea head coach Liam Massini to Sky Sports why did it happen? There was the question. He said, why? We need to look in the mirror. I need to look in the mirror. But I can't keep coming out here and defending some of the things that we're seeing. Manchester United, genuinely, result wasn't there, but I felt we turned the corner. But the general attitude, spirit was lacking. Determination from 3 or 4 of the starting 11. That's nowhere near good enough for this club. I can't come out and lie. I tell the truth. That was an unacceptable performance at every level.
And you know what's funny? You know what's funny though? You're going to play the same players again against Leeds.
Yeah, you
at
got
the weekend.
do
you remember the game Pedro Neto got sent off in, Marshall?
Arsenal.
Yeah, when he got sent off, this guy came out and talked about how there needs to be repercussions and punishments for the red cards. Oh, Fatter's back. There needs to be repercussions for the red cards. The next game, or not the next game, because the next game was the against Wrexham. The game after that, we went into the Parc des Princes and Neto started on the left wing. So what punishment? What punishment? What was the you reward him by letting him go to France? What was the punishment?
He says this all the time. He says all the time. Something needs to change. We need to get players that want to play for the club.
And you're still playing the same bad players. You're still saying the same bad players.
Bro, you know what annoys me about him? And I think this plays in part to like the whole why they don't respect him. This guy came in here, and I'm starting to genuinely believe he believes this. He actually probably thinks he deserves that Chelsea job. He probably thinks he did such a good job at Strasbourg. Like, wow, I'm getting my big shot here. Thank you so much, Blue. Kiss the freaking ring, whatever the fuck. And this guy comes and says, yeah, my players, I want them to show desire. My team, all this and that. Brother, you came here 2 weeks ago talking about my team, my players, my tactics, and all my. This is Enzo Maresca's team, bro. You have to earn that respect just like he earned that respect. You have to show something, bro, just like he showed something in order for him to call him my players, my team. Like, in the beginning, when you were here, this had Maresca's fingerprints all over it. Now you want to talk about my tactics. I wanna play my way. I don't want to sacrifice winning games to not play the way I want to play. Well, now we're seeing the way you want to play, bro, and it looks stinky.
Yeah.
My players,
and I'm sure,
my
and
tactics.
The thing is,
fuck off,
I'm sure at the beginning they probably were, because again, you still have to be not respectful, professional. So I'm sure at the beginning they were playing for him. But what this guy did, this guy went to the Parc des Princes and thought it was a smart idea to randomly just drop Sanchez. As much as I hate the guy, I don't think it makes sense to just randomly drop him in the biggest game of our season to play for Jorgensen. As bad as Jorgensen is, you know what makes more sense? You give Jorgensen a good run of games. You've been here since January. We played PSG in February? You have about a month or so to play Jorgensen. Give him a run of games. Let him get warm. Let him get real minutes in before you throw him in against the best team in the world. All to do this style of playing up the back with 2 goalkeepers that can't play up the back, with center backs that cannot play up the back.
Bro, I love how he
must
have
misunderstood. You see why I say
play in the back.
He's playing. He's playing to everyone's weaknesses. See why I say this? I've been saying that.
No, but you know when you guys are criticizing him for like not staying to his word when he says that repercussions need to be had for like red cards and that. And you're saying that he should be dropping players and that. Who's he dropping them for? Because I looked at that bench and I was like, bro,
play some of the young kids. I truly don't mind.
Bro, people always say this, but realistically, no manager in football right now are gonna pick youngsters over experience. It's not
okay. Here the thing is, Vikram, that's the problem lies. Like, because if they did that, because 2 things for sure that youngsters are gonna do. There's gonna be effort, There's going to be no lack of effort from youngsters, first and foremost. Like, there's going to be no lack of desire. Whether that, two, they are going to follow your instructions to an absolute T. 3, fans will, all, as much as Marshall and Prime and Fats and others want Rafinha out, they'll be more forgiving of defeats if there are youngsters out there, because there is going to be a level
Flawless.
of effort.
I said,
and
this
also, fourth, before you go, and the final thing it does is it puts your senior players on notice. That's why. Shit, my place is not secure. I'm not complacent. I've been there. Go on, Brad. Go on.
I said this back in the summer. What I would have done is let Achipong play, let Hato play, keep Mamadou Sarr, let him play, bring back all these young talents, quote unquote, we have. Let them stay and let them play. Because I'm more forgiving of them making mistakes. They're 18, 19, 20, 21. I'm not going to forgive a Chalobah. I'm not going to give a Fofana. I won't forgive a Sanchez. I won't forgive a Neto. I'm not going to forgive a Garnacho. You guys are experienced players. You've been playing for years. I'm not going to forgive you guys.
I don't disagree with that. But in general, I just think managers don't really do that in general. I don't think it's fair.
That's fine.
My main point is I don't think it's fair to criticize Rafinha for that when no manager does that.
I think it's fair.
No, Vikrin, you're right. But Vikrin, you're right. But that's not my criticism of Rafinha. My criticism of him is you are playing to everyone's weaknesses. At least, worst case scenario, make us harder to beat, make us harder to break down. So at least if we're losing 1-0 or drawing 0-0, that's fine. Why are we getting exposed against everybody? The only reason why Man United didn't beat us by more goals is because it was a big game, so everyone turned up and performed. We weren't exposed.
Yo, I actually said it before.
If we treated United like Brighton, you guys could have easily put 3 or 4 past us.
I said it before you came. You're gone.
You say that, Vic, right? But like, it's in those moments when you're going through a tough time, right? Where you have to, like, sometimes you have to change shit up and you have to try shit out. Like, you say that, but last week you guys tried Aiden Heaven, who is really young. But you could have put Casemiro there. He could have done a center back shift. You could have done something with it. But you gave Aiden Heaven a chance. And although I didn't think he had like a super strong performance, you guys are pretty happy with the fact that he kept a clean sheet and we didn't cause you trouble. Like
that's a completely different example. Because Aiden Heaven has actually played first team football consistently. You're talking about youngsters.
Yeah, but there's some players here. There's some players here that should be playing first team football.
Wait. You need to clarify what do you mean by youngsters? Do you mean
I mentioned the players I mentioned?
I'll go through the list.
Right now.
Prime. Hold on. Let me go through.
The players I mentioned, Josh Achingpong.
He's not a youngster.
Mamadou Sarr. These aren't academy players.
But my point is they played first team football.
You don't need to clarify. You're talking like.
You need to clarify. What do you mean when you say youngster?
Achingpong and Mamadou Sarr, who are 2 players in the team now.
You just mean younger players in general.
19, 20.
Yeah, but those are 2 players.
Young players.
Mamadou Sarr, by the way, who was at Strasbourg playing for them, playing well, was their captain. He went to AFCON, played in the final, was the best player in that final. We brought him back in January after we wasted the whole January trying to chase Jaquette. We brought him back, and he's only started 3 games. One of the 3 games, by the way, he started at right back against PSG in the second leg when we were already lost. We brought this guy back. Guys, listen, if we're not going to play Josh, you know what? Cool, fine. But you brought back Mamadou Sarr for what reason? To not play him.
The thing is, though, it goes deeper than that because, sure, you can say Achingpong. Like, again, I've seen enough bad performances from Malo Gusto at right back this season to understand, okay, you know what? He doesn't need to play every single game. Achingpong gets him some game time. I've seen enough bad performances from Tosin, Shile, Chalobah, Fofana for me to say, you know what? I know that Achingpong has made mistakes, and I know that he has to play through that. But the positives that he brings to the table outweigh the negatives, right?
So you guys are saying give the younger players in general a chance. That's what you guys are.
There is a player right now at Chelsea's team called Jesse Derry. We are out wingers at this point that are competent enough to play at this team. I'd rather see Jesse Derry get a run of games over Garnacho. Genuinely. Garnacho is a net negative.
And Vikrin, I'm not even an academy guy like that. I like Marshall. You know
me neither. Me neither. That's the worst part.
How much do I say fuck Cobham? I'm not an academy guy. But when we clearly have better players, when we have a better 18-year-old than Tyreek George, Marshall, remember the first half of last season?
Tyreek George would be more impactful in this team right now than.
Do you remember in the Conference League?
But we sent them on loan.
Marshall, do you remember in the Conference League phase when I was telling you guys Tyreek George is nothing special?
Yeah.
Remember that? He's still better than Garnacho. So we wasted 40 mil on a guy that's better that we have. On a better left winger, and this guy got no minutes in the first half of the season.
And another example, even in today's game, like people saw it, right? Delap started, and he was pretty shit for most of the game. Guiu, who I haven't seen play since I think it was like a Carabao Cup or an FA Cup tie that he finally got a game. He hasn't played since that game. I actually thought I was going to start sending out search warrants for this guy because he has not been seen in so long at Chelsea. He came in and had a better impact than Delap. And he's only 19, 20 years old.
Yeah, and that's where it lies. Once you start breaking records and not scoring in 5, younger players can only equal that. They can't do any worse. They can do no. If you just decided to play a whole heap of youngsters, now alongside the experienced guys, so a Cucurella, for example, Akai Sado, etc., they can. I put it this way: I don't think they don't score in 5. I don't think they necessarily lose their next.
You know what this is like, flawless.
Again, I think that's too. That statement is too easy to say because how many times
do you disagree with it, Victor? Do you disagree with it?
Times have youngsters
No. Hold up. Do you disagree with it? Do you disagree with the statement?
Yeah, because I think it's just too straight to say that they can't do any worse. No, they.
So
can.
Let me ask you this.
Wait, hold up. Wait, how did they do worse?
There is a chance that they could bring in an academy winger. And they could do worse than Garnacho. There is a chance.
No. I'm not talking individuals. No. I'm not talking individuals. I'm talking from a team perspective. So if they play these youngster players, how can they do worse in the next 5 games than the last 5 games?
Guys,
how can you do worse than 5 losses, guys, no goals?
I think we're underestimating. We're underestimating how hard it is.
That's not what I'm asking. Answer my question. Wait, hold up. Answer my question straight up. How do you do worse than 5 losses in 5 games and no goals?
6 losses.
Okay,
I don't get why we're pretending like it.
No.
I have a good
scenario. Hold up. How do you get 6 losses in 5 games?
There's a chance you could throw in the youngsters and then they lose.
Explain to me how you get 6 losses in 5 games.
Because there is a chance you could throw in the youngsters that they're talking about and lose 5 games in a row.
I'll explain it again. I said the next 5. So the next 5 games, I'll say the question again. In the next 5 games, how could we'll just use their attackers. How can youngster attackers do any worse than the last 5? How do you do worse than 0 goals and barely any shots on target?
0 goals?
Yes, 0 goals. They're not scored in 5 games.
Yeah.
I'll ask the question again. How do you do worse in the next 5 games if they play youngsters? A youngster, let's say 4 of the 10 is youngsters. In the next 5 games, how do you do worse than 0 goals and barely any shots on target?
You can't get any worse because this is the worst.
Thank you. That's my point that I'm making. Yeah. They can only.
And you know what? A similar situation.
As attackers, you can't do any worse than 5 games, 0 goals, and barely any attack.
Do you guys remember?
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Who would you rather start left wing? Tyreek George or Garnacho?
Tyreek George.
I think George is better, but that's because Garnacho is so bad.
That's fine. But we wasted money on him and we had Tyreek George here. So even if you're not going to buy a left winger in the summer, that's fine. At least we have Tyreek George. He will give us something. We have nothing.
Remember when you guys, what was it, 2 seasons ago?
I'm not saying, before you go, Marshall, I'm not saying the youngsters do any better. That's not my point. Mm-hmm. I'm saying they can only equal what they've done because they cannot do any worse. You can't do any worse as an attack than 5 games, 5 losses, 0 goals scored. You can't do worse than that.
I remember.
It's impossible.
I think it was last season. You guys were having issues with Højlund. And it was a good portion of the United fan base that were asking for, what was that player's name? Cheeto
Obi
to start. Even though he's a youngster, even though he's inexperienced, you were asking him to start. But then when he started, you saw a staunch difference between him and Højlund. That's the situation I'm in right now.
Yes.
Yes.
No, but like again, you brought up that example, but I think that's the worst example you could have brought up because he was rubbish as well. That's my point, bro. You can throw these youngsters.
It's not about rubbish.
Vikram, you know what's crazy? The players I mentioned when we originally got to this point, to this topic, I was naming players that have already played first team football. I'm not talking about Jesse Derry, who's not got like, actual minutes. I'm talking about
he was talking about Cheeto, and Cheeto was a youngster at the time.
My original point when I mentioned all of this was Achimpong, who this season has already went up against Mateta in the first game. Mateta, one of the best strikers in this league, handled him. Went up against Isaac, one of the best strikers in this league, handled him. Mamadou Sarri got back in January, who had just played an AFCON final, won man of the best player in the final, one of the best young centre backs in France. Play him. I'm talking about guys who are like young, but at least somewhat established. I'm not talking about saying they random from the academy.
Yeah, we're not saying they necessarily do better. That's not the point that we're making. We're saying try it because they can do no worse. Once as an attack, you go 5 games and do not score a goal. The next attack in the next 5 games cannot do any worse. Bro, that's the point. They can only equal that. That's all they can do. They can score. They can get 0. Maybe they play youngsters and in the next 5 they score 0. Okay, they equaled what the seniors did. You can't do any worse. They're at that point. That's what it is. Like where you talking about Cheeto and Hoyland. Was Cheeto great? No. Was he better than Hoyland? Yes. But the bar was on the floor.
I know. You know what? That also shows me, right?
Hoyland literally went 0020 odd. You went 0024 or something. You can't do no worse than that.
But you know what?
You can do no worse than 0024. You can do no worse.
But that also shows me that the manager's trying.
Go on.
That also shows me that the manager's trying. If you're making if you're playing the same set of players and it's still not working, and you're playing them again and it's still not working, then that is your fault. But if you're at least trying something and it fails, if we start mark you not against Leeds, but in the next Prem game, and we still don't win, we still don't score, at least you've tried something. At least you're trying to make a difference.
But playing the same set of players and we still got sacked. It didn't help.
Who did?
Paul was trying when he was at Chelsea. He tried everything.
Situation was really.
He tried everything he could. It didn't work.
Yeah, he's not good enough, but there's a way
Potter was forced to because he has 3 players.
Yeah, the point we're talking about is Potter isn't good enough, for seniors not good enough, but there's the same way we say there's ways to lose football matches, there's ways to go out as a manager. People will be more accepting if you actually try things. As much as I dislike Amorim and dislike Ten Hag, my issue with them was the stubbornness. When something is clearly as evident not working, try something else. People always say, "Oh, who else is there?" So if that player gets injured, are you going to replace him with a player, or are we going to go out there and play with 10 men? You're going to replace him with someone. Whether you think the person is good enough or not is a whole different conversation. Clear as day, what you are doing is not working. Hoyland, clear as day, was not working, and Amorim persisted with it. Garnacho clearly wasn't working, persisted with it. Their man went combined. I think it was 0040 combined or something like that. How much more times do you need to see something before you go, hey, you know what? Let me try something else. Because I guarantee you this, even though Cheeto played decent, I think if you play him all those games, he puts up more numbers than Hoyland. I don't think he goes to 24.
When you're saying about Potter and how he tried things and it still failed, do you know when he eventually got sacked? Do you know what some Chelsea fans were saying? And you know what? It was a valid point. They were saying that he got dealt a bad hand with the squad. And we all agreed. Because he was trying. This guy was playing Lewis Hall at left back. He was trying things. He actively was trying.
I ain't going to hate on Potter. Like, bro, my dude was putting up a good record in the UCL. He had that at least going for him before he got the sack. They can't even deny it. He never got a chance to go against Madrid. He left on a high in the UCL.
You guys
wearing all black and everything, bro. Proper English footballer coach there. Right there.
You guys are right. Like, people will like have more patience for managers if they do try things, like if they do try the youth, for example. But I just think that in general, managers are always going to look towards the experience because in their minds they're like, okay, it makes the most sense. I know what I'm going to get with this experienced player rather than this youth player that's inexperienced. I don't know what I'm going to get.
But it's a mix and blend. Like, I'm not saying play 11. I'm saying play alongside Cucurella, alongside a Caicedo, alongside these types. João Pedro when he's back, for example.
You know what the problem
alongside
with that is?
Nah, Pedro Neto's terrible. But
you know what the problem is? The problem is that they don't have a lot of those players. I think that's what he was about to say. Like, you see, when they were talking about Heaven has Mazraoui next to him. If you put in that
sort of, Vic, I was sort of going to say that, but the thing is, like, the difference between Ruben, right, and my current Arthur, I'll call him that, right, that, bro, these guys are talking shit to him to his face. At least when Ruben was here, when Ruben was at United, he was actually sending people like Garnacho and Rashford to the Shadow Realm. Like, he said, all right, you know what, listen, you don't play. This guy doesn't do this. These guys, Enzo Fernandez and Cucurella, for example, are actually talking about him behind his back in interviews, bro.
Fucking
twerking for other teams and criticizing model.
Last season, was there ever a point where your players stopped playing for Amarin?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Definitely. 100%.
They weren't playing, or they were.
Weren't playing. Like, once we went a goal down, it was a wrap. Because people always, and Vegas not in the chat, people always say, "Oh, like, what do you mean players stop playing for the manager?" Players will always go out there and give effort. Players never willingly want to lose. I'm talking about players. When I say players stop trying, it's more so not stop trying, but if they won't go the extra mile. So if you're a goal down or two goals down, there isn't that effort. Even closing down someone with that little extra bit of vim and tackling and running hard and things of that nature. Like, so, yeah, like, I think they was done with it.
And people forget how bad it was.
Because of the players he was playing, it was just, even with the effort, it was going to be bad. Hoyland and Garnacho together was never going to work.
It's crazy.
It was never going to work.
Now, flawless. Replace Amarim replace Amarim with Rosignol and replace Hoyland with Neto and say all of that again.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah, Neto with Garnacho. I mean, Neto with Hoyland and with Rosignol isn't going to work, and that's why it does fall on the board. Yes, should Rosignol be? But Rosignol's out of his depth. Let's just be honest. That's why I don't
people forget how bad Amarim was, though. We didn't even get. Rosignol got a manager bounce. We didn't even get that.
Yeah,
bro, people don't actually understand. If it wasn't for, you see the three teams that have come up this season, if they came up last season, this brother would have relegated us. I'm not even kidding.
Do you know why? Do you know Vikrin? Do you know why we had a manager bounce in that 7-game run? People forget in that 7-game run we played like, I think, maybe 2 championship sides in the an FA Cup for 1, and 2. João Pedro was on a purple patch of goals. He was scoring.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. At least you had all that, bro. Last season, I didn't even have any of that shit. I had to sit there and watch us just go.
I know, but every game. That backs my point of Rosignol. Like, he's just as bad as Amarim, if not worse.
I don't know about.
Speaking of bad gaffers, Sai, you there? No,
yes, Scrub Flawless.
Yes, man. Yeah, speaking of scrubs, yourself, Arne Slot staying at Liverpool. Talk to us, man. That's what reports came out today.
See, it's nothing new. We know he's staying. It's nothing new to talk about it. See, he's like a big guy posting a group chat. You scrub. We know that you can't post that. We know that he's staying. It's not a new news for me. It's not a new news for Liverpool fans, because we went on we lost 9 games in 11. We went on the worst run and didn't sack. That's it. He will stay here.
Question.
Go on.
You said we know he's staying, so we don't need to mention it. But you always call Flawless a scrub. Why do you always mention that?
Because he's a scrub.
But okay, and what's his name is staying. So if we
Slot is staying, yes. No. Prime. I will say this right. Flawless is a scrub. Slot is staying. Both are not irrelevant.
No, but I need to ask another question.
You can't compare both things. You can't compare both things. No. See, Prime, I will say this right. A Slot can go. Flawless won't change. Flawless is scrub. He will be scrub for the next 5 years.
No, but I need to ask you a serious question.
Flawless, I want to take that.
Go on.
What is been? He's got his manager, so it's cool.
They are going to back him with players.
I get it.
They are going to back him with players.
I know that.
You think if he gets top 4 against, If he gets top 4 against next season, do you think they keep him?
See, I can't say that right now because there will be next season. Richard Hughes and Michael Edwards are leaving. Not leaving. They are last year of his contracts. See, we don't know about how. You see, right now we can't say yes. Sit here and say will he sack or not. We can't say that because I seen this board back Brendan Rodgers, Roy Hodgson. No, but that's what I definitely see. The only thing I said to Flawless, the only thing I can see is if we lose 8 matches in first 10 next season, that is the only time.
Vikram, just one quick thing I gotta ask because this could tie into it as well in regards to them top 4, top 5. Is the Champions League? How many Champions League places are available for the Premier League, dependent on the European campaign next season? So will it be top 5 again or is it top 4?
Top 5 confirm, Flawless. Perez top 5 confirm. This season is confirmed top 5.
Okay.
No, because he is gonna get top 5 next season. And
if Villa win Europa, 6 gets it as well.
No, 6 gets it.
Flawless, are you talking about no? I'm talking about now or next season? Now or next season?
Sorry, wait. So your owner's side, you mentioned Brendan Rodgers getting time, and you mentioned another guy, right?
Roy Hodgson.
You mentioned Roy Hodgson. Yeah, you mentioned Roy Hodgson.
Yeah, Brendan Rodgers and Roy Hodgson got time, and Klopp also got time. So these ownerships, your ownership is known for giving your managers, was it like 3-4 years, whatever it is, to build.
Yeah.
You're not, so they're obviously going to do the same. They're going to do the same thing with Slot then, right?
Probably. No, but this is what I was saying. This is what I was saying like from time ago when Jez was arguing with me, saying that the fans are gonna drive him out if he gets top 4.
No, Vikram. Vikram. You're wrong with CCC. Bro, Vikram, you're wrong with this. You have to stop it. No. You have to stop it.
Not on nothing because when you went through that Roy Hodgson era, that was the only time they actually stood up and decided, yeah, this is
Vikram. You don't know the difference. No. You haven't watched Liverpool then. You haven't watched Liverpool then.
Of driving a manager out, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I'm telling you for free.
Vikram, you have to stop. No.
He's going to finish.
No, you haven't watched it. No.
And they're not going to do shit, bro. He's going to still be in the job. They're not going to run him out.
Flawless, 1 minute. I have to respond it. See, you haven't watched Brendan Rodgers football. You haven't watched Roy. So you can watch Brendan Rodgers. You haven't watched Roy Hodgson. I watched Roy Hodgson football. People wanted out. See, there are rights there. You can ask Flawless. See, the ownership, the ownership changed before Klopp came. FSG came before Klopp. The ownership changed. Then, see, the way we given time Klopp because we are shit. Klopp changed us. You can ask Flawless how dreadful we are. You can ask Dauncey how dreadful we are before Klopp.
You're fucking shit. Yeah, I agree.
See, I don't think it's a guarantee to finish top 4, top 5 next season. I don't think that's a guarantee.
No. Flawless, no. Flawless, 1 minute. I have to. No. Flawless, there is no guarantee. See, I say this right. If we finish the top 4 because of players, not about tactics, because we will improve our wings.
No, but that's the thing, though. They're gonna buy better players, and you're gonna finish top 4 because everyone.
Wait. I got him. Hold up, side. Are they gonna buy better players on paper than they bought this season on paper?
Better.
Yes.
No. Let me ask a question. I want to hear this.
Yeah. I want to hear this. Are they gonna buy better players this summer, Vikram, than what they bought last summer on paper? So don't hit me with the form and what's gone on. Are they gonna buy better than Isak, Wirtz, Frimpong, and Kirkes?
They won't need to.
Say that again.
They won't need to.
No, so that's a no. So they're not. Gonna buy. So wait. So they're not gonna buy better than Frimpong, Kirkes, Wirtz, and Isak. So if they bought them players and they're of that caliber, what's the guarantee that players who aren't as good as them improve their team?
Because have you seen the state of this league? I don't understand why that's such a crazy statement. Have you seen
I'll explain why. Okay, so state of the league. I hear it. Okay. So here's what I'll explain. You asked something. The state of the league. All it takes is for a couple of teams below them to have good windows and then they're better outfits. That's all it takes. Would you have expected at this point Brighton to be great? I'll land. Would you have expected Brighton to have been 6 at this point in the season with 4 games to go? Brighton are currently 6.
It's not that out of this world.
No, so I need an answer to the question. Would you have expected Brighton? Bear in mind, I have your top 8 prediction, so I know the answer to this question. Would you have expected Brighton to have been 6 the 22nd of April?
No.
Okay, then. So if Brighton are currently over exceeding expectations, and mine too, and pretty much anyone's expect the most hardened Brighton fans, if they go and get better players, why could they not improve? Same with Bournemouth, Same with whoever. Like, or list one of the teams. I don't get this guarantee that Liverpool are going to be better when we watch them.
I'll tell you exactly why. They lost 9 in 12 and they're still comfortably in the top 4. And the league is not going to get that much better from this year to next year. I promise you that.
Wait. Why can't teams improve below them? All it takes is a couple teams below them to improve.
Can improve. Bro, Brentford on paper have gotten worse, but they've actually improved.
Okay, so you're proving my point. So why can't 2 teams improve to catch them then?
Because these teams always fall off in the crunch time when it matters.
But if they're better,
Forest were 3rd for 90% of the season, and they still crashed out to 8th. Because these teams don't have what it takes, and Liverpool players will have. They'll always have at least 3 or 4 players that have been there.
Vicken, I hear what you're saying.
Wait. Who are the 3 or 4 players? Who they're gonna probably finish 5th, potentially? Yeah, probably 5th. Who are the 3 or 4 players this season?
The crunch players.
Yeah, who are the crunch players?
I'd say Konate. I'd say Van Dijk. I'd say
no. Stop it. No. You haven't. No. The first name you came from is Konate. By the way, he's absolutely diabolical this season. He's one of the worst defenders for us.
He still had good games. He still had important. He still
no. When it mattered. Vikram. No. See, the manager came and said he's in too many times in prime position. The manager came and said,
"Bro, that was when you went 9 in 12. Of course, he's gonna fucking say that. I'm talking about across the season. The season is not fucking 12 games, bro. A season is not 12 games.
No, Vikram. I am. See. Don't tell me. No, Vikram. No.
Bro,
you can't defend Konate to beat me.
No. It's gonna get another transfer.
This guy tried to make out like Gakpo wasn't a big reason they won the league last season because he's basically made out like
Gakpo getting another transfer window. I'm all here for that.
Shit.
No, but the thing is, it's just like I said, it's just
Flawless, 1 minute, Flawless. No, I have to debunk this, right? I have to debunk this. See, people who doesn't watch Liverpool speaking about me and telling me that Konate have a better season or worse is no. Van Dijk and Konate had both worse seasons. See, there is no... See, I will tell you this, right? Only 2 players in this team deserve some credit. I will tell you this. Dominic Szoboszlai.
Yeah.
That's it. The only one player I will say is Dominic Szoboszlai.
And also what we got to take into consideration is the players they are losing. Let's not forget that. They are losing some of them. You mentioned Salah as one of their pillars. Yeah. Salah's gone. Robertson's going to leave as well. Yeah. So that leaves them without a right winger. Obviously, Ekatike, unfortunately, is injured. So they literally have Isak. And then on the left side, you've got Gakpo and Rio. They're the 2.
Chiesa will also leave, Flawless.
Yeah, Chiesa's leaving. So they need a starting right winger. Isak.
Flawless, 6 players. I will tell you this, right? Liverpool needs 7 players.
Go on.
Liverpool need we need right winger. We need a backup striker. We need a backup right winger. We need a left winger. We need a DM. We need a right back. We need a left back.
Fucking hell.
Also Vikram, right? Also Vikram.
I know center back, yeah.
Also Vikram.
We need another center back.
I know Liverpool spent a lot of money last summer, but I said this at the time. It's great that you're spending this big money now. You guys don't usually do this. What makes you think you're going to spend 300 million next year? You're not.
They might not need. But my point is, they might not need to because the teams are not going to be as.
We need to. Vikram, no. We need to spend. See,
Vikram, you don't think they need to?
Vikram, I lost
No. Flat aside. This is where your argument falls apart. I'm going to tell you why. Because Fulham, Brentford, Brighton. And all the teams you mentioned, guess what? They also
wait, hold on,
right winger, left winger.
Are you not going to let me finish or not? Are you not
focus on my question? Focus on my question.
Bro, are you not going to let me finish the statement or not? Seriously.
Go ahead. All right.
Okay, Fulham, Brentford, Brighton, and all the teams you mentioned are also going to need a left winger, a right winger, a striker, a centre back, a centre mid.
No, they're not. No, they're not. Why?
No, you not just told me that they need to strengthen. If they had one good window, they can catch up to Liverpool. So they also need to strengthen.
That. Wait. Nobody said that if they had one good winger. Nobody said that. You just making stuff up. Nobody said that. Who said that? We just talked about strengthening. Now, where them teams need to strengthen is a conversation. But what we're talking about with Liverpool is they need certified starters. I just don't know where the confidence is. You don't rate their team like that. You don't rate their manager like that. You're betting on the teams below them all being this bad. So law of averages, if they all spend, why can't there be a shock? Like, you didn't expect Brighton to be where they're at right now. That's the point that I'm making. I'm just using Brighton.
The dummy point is
you can use Bournemouth, you can use Brentford, you can use whoever. I just don't get that, like saying that a team's definitely gonna finish in the top 5 because everyone else is bad is not the way to go about it in regards to why. That's not a strong argument because you're relying on others rather than yourself. Now, if you rated their transfer window, I'd hear it. But you don't rate Slot and you don't rate.
It's not about rating Slot or their transfer window. It's about not rating any of the other teams in the league because we've seen this season everyone is inconsistent. Sorry,
that is true. So what happens if they get better? So what happens if they get better?
Yes.
Well, then you might have.
Why is it? Tell me. Explain to me why it's a guarantee that none of them get better.
I didn't say it's a guarantee that they're not.
I'm just saying lots.
I just said that.
That's what you're betting on, Vikram. No, you're betting on the players below.
I didn't say that
you're betting on the team.
But Vikram, we haven't.
You're betting on the teams below them to not get better. I don't understand why.
We have an example of this, by the way. This season and last season, look at the run-in for like Champions League football. Last year, it was just Chelsea, Newcastle, Forest. Arsenal. Well, you were in the league thing. You weren't in the race for the top 4.
You're in the top 4.
Now, this season, you've got more teams that are stronger. Chelsea have now been like blown away because our squad's not as good and our manager's not as good. There are more teams competing for it that are stronger. The league can fluctuate. You can't. I don't think it's good. I don't think it's good to rely on the fact that the league is shit because what if the league next season magically? Because as much as the league is shit, I agree. What if next year the league becomes stronger out of nowhere?
Yes.
I don't think it will matter.
No.
Why? Okay. Why won't it matter? Why? Wait.
Hold up.
Why won't it matter? Hold up. Why won't it matter?
Because there's still a considerable gap between Liverpool and all these other teams. Even though I don't rate Liverpool,
There's a considerable gap. So how come it could be depending on what goes on this weekend? Let's say they draw. It's only 6 points. That's not a considerable gap.
No, but you're just
Brighton 5 off.
You're acting like you're doing what I said that a lot of people do. You're doing the games in hand thing. Games in hand doesn't mean anything because what if they don't win the games in hand?
No, you're proving my point because you don't look at the table. Liverpool are the one with the games in hand. I actually gave them a point. Brighton have played the game more because Brighton are currently 5 points off them. So pull up the Premier League table before you respond, and then you'll know what I'm talking about. Brighton have played a game more and they are 5 points off Liverpool. Liverpool have a game in hand. If Liverpool draw their next Premier League game, they're 6 points off.
And even with this imaginary gap you're bringing up, Vic, like let's be honest,
I just don't get it. Like it's a considerable gap. Even if they let's say they hold up. Let's say they win. Let's say Liverpool win the game in hand. I'll even give you that. And they're 8 points clear. That's not a considerable gap.
With
what 12 points to play with Liverpool's running, that's not a considerable gap. The logic loses me on that. On Liverpool aren't good. You don't rate their manager, you don't rate their players, but because the rest of the league's weak, they're automatically going to finish top 5. Like Prime said, there's no guarantee that the league doesn't get stronger. It could stay the same. It could get weaker, but it could get stronger.
You know the bad run Liverpool had this season. What was it?
Yes.
In 13
11 games, and we lost 9 games in 11. 9
games in 11 that you lost, and in that run, where were you guys in the table?
We are 7th, 6th, 7th.
You were set in that run. And you didn't move from 7th. You just stayed there.
No, 6th. Yeah, 6th and 7th. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Now, if the league was just a little bit better, and by a little bit better, I just mean like 1 or 2 teams around Liverpool being a bit better.
Yeah, we'll be 10th. We'll be 10th,
9th, or 10th. In that run.
And one more example, fellas.
And you probably should have been there based on that run.
Yes.
Look at Chelsea right
and
now.
One more thing is, Prime. And one more thing is, see, Villa didn't spend anything. We are behind Villa.
Yeah.
Villa didn't spend anything, by the way. They will spend next season.
You technically paper had a better window than United, and look at where United are over here.
This is what
they finished 15th.
Also, another thing as well. Why is there a guarantee that Liverpool don't get worse?
Yeah.
Why are we banking? Why are we so confident that Liverpool don't get worse?
Another transfer window for Liverpool to flop? I'm all for it, man.
Why is there this
casual? I'm with you, Marshall. I'm with you with that.
Why is there so much confidence that Liverpool don't get worse? Why is there so much confidence in the manager who we all say he's one of the worst managers in the league? and he's losing. Whether what you think is Salah, the league is on.
But you know what's funny?
What are we lying about? What? Hold up. What are we lying about? Go on.
He's not one of the worst managers in the league. That's just
you don't think Slot's one of the worst managers in the league?
That's a lie.
Okay, so where do you put Slot then? Okay, so where do you put Slot then?
He's still in the top 10 for managers. Are we just forgetting this guy won the
Where is he in the 10th? So if he's 10th, that's not good. If you're at Liverpool Football Club and you're the 10th best manager or you're the 8th best manager, that's not good. That's not good. What are we talking about here, Vikram? So again, I'll ask you again, where do you put him on the list? Man said top 10, like that's good. That's awful.
Wait, he just won the league last year.
That's awful. Like, if he was at Brentford, fantastic. That's Liverpool Football Club who just spent a record world fee on 2 places, and you're sat here talking about he's the 10th best manager in the league.
Wait,
like that's good. What are we talking about here? So lying about what? So I ask you the question again, Vikram. Where do you put him on the list since he's a good manager? All of a sudden you rate Slot. So where do you put him on the list? Who is he better than? What are we talking about here?
All right, if you count, everyone below 9th, he's better than them.
Okay, so do you have him above anybody in 8th?
Let me think.
Brother, he ain't better than Dave Moyes. I'm sorry.
Why is he better than Moisey? Why is he better than Emery? Rafinha's terrible. We know that before you go there. Carrick undecided, but if you give me a choice between Carrick and Slot, you're taking Carrick. I'm taking Carrick. What are we doing here? Why are we acting like he's not been awful just because of where he's at? We know why he's where he's at. 1, because of the league that's terrible that you continue to talk about, which is actually factually correct. And 2, the individuals they have.
Wait.
Man went on their worst run.
Wait. So now hold on. You guys need to make up. No, but you guys need to make up your mind of what you're judging him on. What are you judging him on?
Did you say he's better than anyone?
Judging him on whatever you're wait, Vikram, whatever you're judging him on is what I'm judging him on. Because none of us rate him, so what we're talking about here.
Still won the Premier League.
So again, yes, he won the Premier League.
You can't just ignore that.
And what? Claudio Ranieri won it, and you don't rate him highly.
Vikram, did you say he's better than everyone?
Hold up, is he a better manager than Claudio Ranieri?
No.
Probably.
No, probably. I need a yes or no. Is he a better manager than Claudio Ranieri? Do your Googles if you need to and go look up at what Claudio Ranieri did.
No, he's not.
Yes.
He's not.
He's not better than Claudio Ranieri.
Okay, then we don't rate Claudio, and we don't put Claudio Ranieri in no GOAT debate, so stop it because he won the league.
Yes.
Same way, if Arsenal by some miracle win the Premier League, Arteta, we not going to put him in none of those conversations. What are we doing out here?
Vikram, did you say he's better than everyone below 8?
Yes.
Okay. Is he better than? Come on, man. If he's better than everyone below 8, so is the Brighton manager better than him?
No.
But Brighton are 7th right now.
Bro, I don't rate Hertzler like that. You're not going to make me rate Hertzler by telling me his league position.
I'm not asking you.
Wait, hold up. No, Prime, hold up. So do you think Slot? So do you think Slot does this a good job, the same job or a better job at Brighton this season than Hertzler's done?
Bro, I can flip that back on you. Do you think Hertzler wins the league with Liverpool? I can flip that back, but we can do this all day. Do you think Hertzler wins the league with Liverpool? Do you think Hertzler wins the league with Liverpool?
No, I don't think he wins the league with Liverpool. No, I don't. No, I don't. See how you answer a question straight up. I don't. No, but that's a one-off season. That was his one bright season that he had. It was his one great season, and he's fallen off ever since. Now what?
He's had one bad season.
Now what? Can you answer my question now? Wait. Can you answer my question now? Does Slot do the same job with Brighton that Hertzler's done?
Oh my God.
No.
So how come he's only 5 points off of him?
No.
With a team that you don't think is nowhere near? What are we talking about here? You don't think that Brighton wait. You think that Brighton team's nowhere near that Liverpool side? So what are we talking about? So how is it this close?
So we're just going to ignore
and flawless. No.
Are we going to ignore the what?
We're going to just ignore the players that are out. Okay, I hear you.
Ignore who? What players are we ignoring that's out? Who's out?
Ekitike.
Okay, Ekitike's just gone out.
Major
he got injured the other day.
For most of the season.
He's injured. That's
what we talking about. So who else is out? What are we doing out here? Who else is out?
Isak is out.
See what I'm talking? Man, just be making stuff up. No one out. Who's out? Because if Vikram had a choice between those teams and those squads, he's picking Liverpool every time.
Also, everyone talks about the money spent, right? He won, even the money aside, he won the league last year. Why are you struggling to get Champions League football?
Because of his tactics. Because of his tactics. Because of his dumb tactics.
But Sai, that's what I'm saying. Even if you don't challenge this year again, fine. Can you finish comfortably third? Can you be the third best team in this league comfortably?
Why are we pretending like you don't have a bad season? I don't understand.
No, but I'm saying that a bad season would still be finishing comfortably
It's
third.
not a bad season. It's a horrific
This is
season.
worse than that.
It's not bad. It's horrific.
Vikram, Vikram.
It's horrific.
Just me like
broke the
explain
transfer
it.
window record twice.
Yes. Yes.
Vikram, why didn't you accept that Amram was having a bad season last year?
Bro, that was his first season. You're comparing Amarim to Slot. Like, what are we doing here, bro?
Why didn't you accept he had a bad season?
That was his first season. This guy almost relegated me. You're talking about he had a bad season when it was his first season.
Wrong to say?
This is Slot's second season. This brother won the league last season. That's not even a comparison.
Is that wrong to say? He had a bad season.
It's not a comparison.
Oh no, Prime. He had a dreadful season.
No. Relegated us.
Stop it.
Why can't that won the fucking league? Are we being serious?
I'm not comparing to you, but Flawless. Just 1 minute. Let me land. I have to speak about this. Right? People watch Liverpool for almost season complete. He's 85%, 90% complete. Everybody, Vikram came here and trolled Liverpool every fucking day. And here he's telling me that Name Flares is staying Konate. He's backing Slot. Give me 5 reasons why he will be a good manager, what he will do next season. Give me 5 things. That's if you watch Liverpool, right? Give me 5 things and tell me what he will do that he giving confidence that he will finish in top 4. Comfortably and he will win. By the way, if you finish it after spending Vikram, let me land. No, let me land. After spending, if we say we spent 250 million, example, I want FA Cup, Champions League, so I want 2 majors. If you're not delivering 2 majors, he will go sack him. I don't care about top 4. I don't care about top 5. I want trophies. And you're saying fans, right? See, ticket prices are hiked. The fans are ready to protest now. If you go and watch Liverpool matches, we are booing Slot because the football is dreadful, absolutely dreadful. Come on, man. So you sit here and telling me that. Give me reasons. 5 reasons that
you want me to answer. Which one?
You got Marshall.
Give me 5 reasons.
I gotta get out of here.
Yo, wait, before you carry on, shout out your channel and that Marshall, man. And big up Dante as well.
You have to do that. Big up everyone. Smash up the like. You already know what to do. Casually FC twice a week. Therapy sessions. That's all I need to say. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your night.
Big up question. Big up Zir. Big up Zir.
Big up Simon.
Big up.
Vikram, give me 5 reasons. Give me 5 reasons why Slot will do well at Liverpool next season. That's it.
I'll tell you. Okay, I'll give you 5. 1, past experience. 2, the players he's got. 3, the transfer window. 4, the other teams in the league. 5.
Wait. You skipped 3. There is a number 3. 1, 2, 3. You skipped 3.
What did I say?
1, 2, not 4. 1, 2.
He said the experience. No, he said the experience, the players they have.
Yes.
The transfer window that they're gonna have.
3.
The team. No, so the players they have is 1. Experience
1,
2.
2.
Yeah. So the players they have is number 1.
1 flawless.
The experience that Slot has number 2. Number 3, the players they're gonna bring in, that's free. The players.
Transfer window. Transfer window.
The players they're gonna sign or leave, say according to their
the rest of the league.
Jir, shut up.
Big up there. I just don't get that part. Like, because those things are so many variables. There's no guarantee that.
Flawless. I get debunk first, right? We don't have any experience with it because Salah is leaving.
No.
Robertson is leaving.
No, side. Slot's experience, not the team.
No. I'm saying in terms of players. In terms of players, there won't be any high-level experience because the 2 players will be here is who won the league with Van Dijk and Alisson.
And just to clarify as well, let's say this happens. Let's say they sign, bring in players and spend 200 million. 4th or 5th is not good, by the way.
No,
that's not good.
No,
but that's not good, by the way. You guys are having a different conversation.
How is it a different conversation? Because you said that
this all came from why they were going to finish 4th. And I didn't say that them finishing 4th is a good season. I just said that.
No, but that's the point that I'm making. So it's further proving our point. But it's further proving our point about how poor of a manager that he is. That's the point I'm making. So you spend 500 million to break the record twice, horrendous all season long, break all types of record, finished 4th, for example, and then the next season you spend all this money and finish 4th again.
Flawless, you telling me you telling me that Flawless, you telling me this manager spent 800 million in 2 windows, I have to expect 4th. No, fucking no. I expect treble, by the way.
Nah, but
we banter Arsenal. No. We banter Arsenal. They spent 1 billion. They went fuck all. We banter Arsenal for that. What are we doing here?
We banter Chelsea.
Chelsea. Yes.
But I'm with Sai, bro. 6 Champions League winning Liverpool need trebles, man. What are we doing?
That facts. Like again, there's just no guarantee that again.
No. And one more thing is, Flawless. You have to understand. See, United will spend. United will have a big window. The way United moving right now, they will have a big window. I think, I don't trust Chelsea board. I don't know how Chelsea act. But I think Villa will improve. Definitely Villa will improve. And we know about Newcastle, they can spend money. We don't know about Chelsea situation right now. If by the way, if there any chance Chelsea is improved, they will get serious manager or they will get any serious decisions. I don't think so. But if they do, I'm telling you right now, there will be 85% of chance we can finish top 5, outside of top
5. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We seen Villa didn't spend. We seen Villa didn't spend the money and they are 4th right now.
Yeah, but again, you guys are just assuming that because again, it's funny you mentioned that there's a chance that Liverpool could spend all that money and get worse, but you're assuming that those teams are going to spend all that money and get better.
No, we're not assuming that. We're not assuming that. We said it's a possibility. You're assuming that. You're the one that said Liverpool are finishing top 5.
It's a possibility.
You assume that. I didn't assume anything.
Yes.
You assume that.
It's possibility. I said possibility.
Anything. Nowhere did I say it's a guarantee that such and such gets better. I say they can. You're the one who confidently said Liverpool are going to finish inside the top 4, top 5 next season. And a lot of it is on assumptions that they spend the money correctly. When we've just seen them spend you don't even expect them to have as good a window as they just had in regards to the players they brought in on paper. So you've said they're going to bring in players who aren't as good but get better. There's a possibility that doesn't happen.
They won't need because it's a squad game and they won't need to get that much better to finish top 4.
Because but there's no guarantee. But the point is I'm making is there's no guarantee of that. Them things you just said there, because we don't know who's going to improve. They could get worse. Why is that not a possibility?
Vikram, I will tell you this, right?
Wait, hold up. They have a manager who you think is the 8th or 9th best in the league. So why couldn't they get worse? Why can't somebody hire managers who are also better than him? What are we talking about here?
Flawless. You bought. I will tell you this. Right? You bought less quality players than us, and you were 3rd. By the way, that is fucking disgrace. And you have a manager. You have Ruben Amorim as a manager, and you are sitting at 3rd. You are sitting at 3rd. We spent 450 million, and we are sitting at 5th. You're at 3rd, and you spend like 200 million. You got these solid attackers. You're sitting at that tells me that. United will improve. Definitely. United will Flawless. If Carrick finish outside top 5, you won't sack him, right?
What, this season?
Next, not this season, next season.
Oh, if he finishes outside the top 5, something went wrong. Like if we have a good window and he finishes outside the top 5, you gotta go.
Yeah, that means you are marginally telling me that you don't want Carrick, you want another improvement, right?
I want improvement. Yes, I want improvement.
Yes, you don't want yes, that's where right. That's where as Vikram point stands, it's not why you keep him, it's top 5 then. You have to keep him, right? Vikram seen this Liverpool team regress. No, we have been regress. We won the Premier League and we are 5th right now. By the way, we are 5th because of Chelsea are shit. That's it. If Chelsea pattern up, we will be finished 6th. We all know that.
It's just the guarantee.
And one more thing.
Go on.
Yes, there is no guarantee. We'll see. There is no point of guarantee.
Liverpool will get better and everybody stays the same.
No.
That's never
no guarantee
in the Premier League season.
No.
That's never happened in the Premier League season. There's always a surprise package in the league. All the time.
Yes.
All the time. Like look at the current table. Like there's always underachievers. You got facts. Big up. Like Newcastle. No one expected Newcastle to be where they're at currently.
I will say, to be fair to Flawless, the signings Liverpool made, they're the right players, just the wrong manager coaching them.
Zeer, I will say this right. I told the Flawless also. We signed right players, but we didn't make enough signings.
Yeah, center back.
We signed wrong players.
No,
it's about.
But we're going to close out shortly. Before we do, Zeer, thoughts, man? Bayern Munich, you lot flying. Bundesliga confirmed champions.
Yeah.
PSG in the semi-final, man. Talk to us, man. How confident are you of not only getting through, because I think this is the final before the final. Like I think the winner at that time wins it.
I want PSG. Sorry, I want Bayern to win. I want Bayern to win.
Wait, you don't want PSG to win? I mean, thank you, but I'm a bit shocked.
No, I want Bayern to win. I want Olise to Ballon d'Or.
Oh, yeah, but guess what? It ain't happening in your shirt. It's happening in my shirt. But anyway,
Zir, I never said Zir. I never said he's coming to Liverpool, by the way. I never said that.
To be fair, when I did a video and you were my chat, you did say it was not happening. Fair to you.
He's not coming to Liverpool. No,
yeah.
He's not coming to Liverpool.
However, on the PSG game, listen, there are things that we need to sort out. Not gonna lie. I mean, our fullback selection that company done needs to be better again heading to PSG game. That 100%. I think the mistakes that we make sometimes are jarring because I feel like the reason why the game against Madrid was entertaining because Neuer decided to be a dumbass in that moment. You know what I mean? And that's why I say he needs to pack it up, Unk. You know what I'm saying? Even though he had a good game against Madrid in the first leg. But if we listen, PSG, I don't think they'll be at their best on the days. I mean, the Vitinha injury, I think even when he's back, I don't think it will be 100%. So that's already in our favor. And one thing we benefit when we do play at PSG is they have the technical players, fine. But I feel like our midfield battle, we win them usually because we're more physically sound compared to them. And that's why I feel like it will benefit us, especially with now Vitinha, not being 100%. But I will say this. João Neves is going to be a pain in the ass. I can already tell. You know what I mean? If he's on it, bro. Yeah, Dembele, if he gets a chance, he's going to be a pain in the ass. Kvaratskhelia, I think, will be a pain as well. They have players that can cause issues if we don't make the right selection. Company is going to miss the first leg because he likes arguing for some reason. You know what I mean? Listen, I think we'll win. I personally, I don't think the first leg is going to be a win. I think the second leg is the one in which we secure it. But even then,
first leg's at their place, right?
First leg is there, second ours.
Yeah, okay.
So I think things are falling into our hands a little bit, which is why I think we will make it to the final. And I think we've been playing unbelievably going forward. I think even defensively has been okay, but you can see little moments in which we do get got. It's not as much as the previous years, but we can still get got a little bit, But as a whole, I just feel like we have a bit more this year, especially the hunger compared to them to get it. You know what I mean? So, listen, let's see how it goes. I'm not going to disrespect PSG. I'm definitely not going to do this whole thing. Oh, we beat PSG in the league phase, so we're going to beat PSG. I'm not doing that gimmick like Arsenal did. Let's see, bro. Let's see how it goes. But I'll tell you this. We make the final. We're getting revenge on Arsenal. And Atletico Madrid, listen, you lost a final, you're going to lose another one again. It is what it is, bro. It's just enjoy Budapest, and that's about it.
2 questions. Who do you think wins the other semi-final, and who would you rather face?
Atletico Madrid.
You reckon Atletico Madrid knocked them out? And I'm guessing you'd rather face Arsenal.
You know what?
It's
a weird one because I personally think facing Arsenal, there's going to be this whole chat of, Bayern bottled it to Chelsea at home. Could they possibly give Arsenal their first trophy? And we lost to them in the league phase. And, all the chat's going to be rumbling around. I can't be bothered to be going through that mentally, So low-key, I feel like Atletico Madrid is actually like a better scenario for me. Only on the basis that I don't have to hear the talking, bro. I just can't be asked. You know what I mean? However, I do think we beat Arsenal regardless. I do. It's just, the rumblings is going to happen. It's like, we're desperate for a trophy. We beat Bayern in the league phase. We're going to beat them in the final. I can't. And we they lost to Chelsea as well in the 2012. A Harry Kane, Butler, all this bullshit. I can't, bro. My head can't be taking that as a possibility, So that's the only reason why I'm saying Atletico. However, I think we are better than them. It's weird, but
well, I get it. No, I hear that, man. That's why I had to ask, and definitely go chop it up with you closer to the time and in between both the first leg and the second leg, and then afterwards and I know you're gonna be
polite. He's being polite. He's being respectful. You are better than them. It's not even a debate.
I'm being respectful, bro. Because imagine
right.
if that one trophy they win is in our expense, brother.
It's not going to be at your expense. That attack is not doing jack shit. They are one of the worst football teams I've
makes a
ever
stupid
seen.
pass back again. This is what I'm saying. You never know.
That is the only way that it could be bottled. If your players crumble, that's the only way it could be bottled. Because their attack is honestly one of the worst attacks I've ever seen make a Champions League semi-final. It's so bad.
Yeah, I know. They drew 0-0. But even against Leverkusen, they were shit. I saw the first leg.
Yeah, Leverkusen outplayed them in the first leg, but they just didn't have the quality.
The quality going forward. No, I hear it.
But yeah, realistically, I think we should win it. But again, I'm gonna be more. I actually think I was actually more disrespectful to Real Madrid personally because I think they're shit.
I know you don't. I know you got a disdain for them. I know you dislike.
Bro, I know an Arbeloa, pack it up, bro. Dictator and fuck off, Alibaba. Get out of here, man. Yeah, they can fucking hold them and their crybaby bitches, fucking fan base and fucking players and man, they all cry, man. Fuck them. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. Even that game, I personally think Neuer fucking around in the first few seconds.
Neuer, both the goals, both Gulen,
both of them.
Yeah, no, but the first one is what gave Real Madrid that hope. If we scored first, they're finished.
Nah, I hear it. But it's gonna be interesting to see. I can't wait for your game still. I cannot wait for that Bayern PSG game, like both of them. I think they're gonna be top-notch quality games, so 100%. And then overtime is gonna be interesting. Say again?
No, it isn't, Flores. That other
you know I'm not into that. Yeah. I got a lot of time for Bayern. Anytime Bayern face English opposition, I'm with you. Sorry, go on, Vikram. What are you saying?
Oh yeah, you see, again, we're being nice about it. That other tie is not going to be interesting. It's going to be one of the worst Champions League semi-finals we've ever seen.
The reason why I can't say that because I haven't watched Atletico this season. Hence why I keep asking people and everyone who watching how did they play? People are saying Lookman gives them a little bit more. Alvarez is good, so I don't know what Simeone's like, and I'm just looking at it as well from I just need Atletico to take a lead back to the Emirates, and I'm locked in.
Yeah.
You
know what I think will happen? I'll tell you exactly what's gonna happen. Yeah.
Go on, hit me.
Arsenal usually like teams to have the ball. They play like a mid-block, win the ball, and then they'll try to do their thing. I'm telling you, this is Arsenal's biggest test. For the reason is Simeone is gonna be like, I've seen what Arteta does. I know what's his biggest flaw. He's gonna put men behind the ball like he always does.
Oh, he's not gonna give Arsenal the ball.
He's gonna give ours. He's gonna have ours. He's gonna let Arsenal have the ball. Arsenal gonna do fuck all with the ball. Okay, all they need, Lookman, Alvarez, and then transition.
They do have threats with Lookman and Alvarez. They've got two genuine threats,
and that's what what goes in their favor. Flawless is the first leg is in the Metropolitano. Now, usually, like us, I would rather be home second leg because we attack. So we're gonna have the ball. We're gonna have more chances. And with these it's not usually like that.
I hear
it. If they have the ball, regardless, they ain't gonna do fuck all. So they were for them, they were better off having Emirates first leg.
Yeah, where they could take something to Atletico and then try and defend it or whatever. Now I get that. That makes sense.
I hear that.
Yeah. That's my thing, personally. If you're like a defensive side, you rather be like playing home first because you want to do something and then go there and just stink the fucking place out.
Because if Atletico, let's say they win 1-0, then they just go and defend and try to hit them on a counter attack.
You know what? True say, what he's saying is actually spot on because they did the same thing to Chelsea in the semi-final of the Carabao. They took a lead and then they just defended at the Emirates. He's right. He's actually right. I can't even lie. That's exactly what they do.
Yeah, if you're a defensive team, you rather defend for your life at home.
Yeah,
I hear it. You know what? They did the same thing against Sporting as well. You're right. Actually, I can't even lie.
No, you're spot on. No, you are. But definitely, but Zay, shout out your channel, all that good stuff. Let them know where they can find you, what you got coming up, all that good stuff. Make sure you subscribe to Zay Talks FCB, man.
You can obviously the football channels you put out there. That's what I talk about football in general as a whole. The main channel, though, Zay Talks FCB, the Bayern channel. I talk about Bayern and all that stuff. You're gonna see more. I mean, we play against Leverkusen in the Pokal semi-final tomorrow, and I need to beat these dickheads. For how fraudulent they've been moving since winning the league a few years ago. You know what I'm saying? Even the game between the round 16 tie, they were moving fraudulent as well. So I need a little revenge there. So you can check me there doing a watch along, inshallah, tomorrow. And then listen, man, the wrestling channel. I mean, I was doing WrestleMania content for this week. And also, if you're interested in the wrestling, Zir Talks Wrestling as well. So 3 channels.
There you go, people. So make sure you subscribe to Zir Talks FCB, Zir Talks Football, Zir Talks Wrestling, all Zir's channel. Make sure you subscribe to Marshall, Casually FC. Make sure you subscribe to Don C, Donversation TV. All the links are in the comment section. Shouts to Prime, been kind enough to drop in there. So a lit Q&A as well. Big up to Sam over there trolling in the chat. I seen you earlier, people.
Not only say signing, by the way.
But yeah, people, we will be back on the main channel in hour and a half from now. We are doing Lakers Rockets game 2, people. So Lakers Rockets game 2. So we will be back for that. In the meantime, we're going to redirect to the gaming channel. So head over there. But before you leave here, run up the likes, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe to everyone you see in here. Again, Zir. Make sure you subscribe to Marshall. Make sure you subscribe to Dunsey as well. Support everyone you see here. Run up the likes again. Hit the subscribe button. Don't forget this show, all the other shows you see on the channel, apart from watch-alongs, fan calling shows, are available on all audio platforms as well. So if you have Spotify, iTunes, Apple Podcast, you can listen audio only, people. So go to Spotify, type in Sarcasm City TV, follow 5-star us. Same with iTunes, Apple Podcast as well, people. And make sure you hit the notification bell too on that. But yeah, subscribe here, hit the notification bell. Heading over to the gaming channel right now, where this has been the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in.